There are some teams that have some big points to fill today.
All right, and there's your answer, you guys. They are indeed going to North Pad, so that looks like we will probably have a completely fair drop yet again. They're going to take the 3 Tangerine buildings right over here near the wall, and then also North Pad area. All right, game 1 starting right now. Here's a quick look at the map showing you where everyone exactly is landing. And you can see just indeed how fair it is. I do want to point out some of the drops that I really do enjoy are these split drops here. Like you can see team complexity.
Yeah.
We have Monday. Is Monday Monsoon? Today he is Monday.
Let me look in the Discord real quick just so we can verify that.
I think Monday is Monsoon.
Complexity.
You know,
no, Luxford.
Well, there is Lux.
Okay, so shiny and then positive press. Okay, I think that is.
It's Monsoon.
I think it is.
Not only did Monsoon come up with a troll name for his character, he also came up with a troll name for his Discord.
Yeah, on a daily basis, Monsoon changing the names. I'm not sure. I would love to talk to him and figure out the motivation behind the daily name changes.
Yeah, I want to know the inspiration behind it. Again, 20 squads up, 60 players still alive. I wonder what guns we're going to see the most here. Again, Sentinels and the Guard end up sometimes fighting early game with where they're both landing. I hear some shots. Again, those shots you're hearing over to your right side are just going to be the Guard killing some of the PvE in the area that we call Jurassic Park.
Stone is pulling up north, probably going to end somewhere around the wall, which is where TSM is landing, so they're going to be happy to see that. Could also pull like command center-ish area. So all the teams heading up to the north at the moment. And I'm keeping a close eye to see if we get any teams that are close to each other.
Okay, we do have a quick... Oh, nope, it is just the PvE. More PvE happening. I saw gunshots and I got scared. I didn't want to miss anything here. Some super exciting PvE action to start the game. This was something new that they implemented last season.
Yeah, huge shots. Huge shots.
Let us just practicing our exciting casting voices. As you can see, oh my goodness, he one-clipped that bot. They are warm. They are ready to go.
Let me show you the map, guys. Let me show you the map real quick. I'm going to take you into the mines. C9 has already rotated from North Pad around. We have a couple teams. Everyone in the Suburban. Everyone in the Suburban heading over. Just side by side, driving like it's rush hour traffic in the morning. Look at these guys.
Oh, they see them.
Oh, we're about to have a car versus car fight here. And what is, yeah, FaZe is going to go ahead and stop into the nut, and they're going to get ready for this fight. I don't think this would, oh, there is not a hole in the ceiling there. Snipedown has been playing a lot of Halo and pushing up now towards the zip line. I don't know where the other team went. Other team is behind them. And FaZe going to try to go up this. They could potentially get beamed on the way up. Yeah, Aberlelli on about 40 HP did make it up. That could have been the end of the game right there.
That is Optic Gaming that is shooting at them.
I do see TSM in the kill feed. Yes, it is because their territory is being threatened right now. C9 eliminated, pushing over towards TSM. They tried to take TSM's spot over here.
That is not good for C9. That was a really fast fight.
This area here is very strong for TSM. As you can see, I'm going to show you the map. It is the north part of the map. These nuts are pretty safe to hold. Both of them are taken. Tripods also in the other one. So these are very, very safe areas to hold, although there are going to be a lot of teams pulling up.
All right, I will take it over here. As again, you can see TSM probably in one of the best spots for where this zone is. There's a couple of these Tangerine buildings right up here. TSM is occupying one of them. And they will stay here most likely for the remainder of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Try to get as many kills as they possibly can. There is already a team that has occupied the building next door. That is going to be Tripods. Tripods are next door. That is Gent, Deeds, and Nick Merckx.
There are very few safe areas on this map. World's Edge is a map that provides lots of buildings and a lot of cover. Storm Point, on the other hand, especially in these end zones, oftentimes it is just wide open. So to get the nuts like they did, really important, and it's going to force the other teams to basically fight each other and and kill themselves off, and the teams that are safe are just going to be able to relax in there.
Okay, and here we go, you guys. A look at the only Catalyst in the lobby. His Watson on Furia, rocking the Catalyst, the newest legend in the Apex games. And I am so excited to see what gameplay he puts out with her.
I'm going to give you guys another quick map update just so you can kind of see what's been happening here as the teams rotate in. It does appear all the teams are now magically up north. The buildings in the wall are also being occupied as well. Looks like CLG rotating in on the side, and a couple teams close to each other, but they're actually on different elevations, so they're not going to fight either. One team's in the tunnel, one team's above the tunnel. So, yeah, with 19 squads up, you have to be very careful about taking a fight. Lots of PvE.
I'm going to take it over here and just show you guys some SSG. I want to make sure that we try to give as many teams as possible some very fair screen time.
I think there might be actually something happening. NRG did get pushed by CLG. CLG did find NRG on rotation, like I just showed you. And it does look like NRG getting caught off guard. This could be huge actually for the day since NRG's in first place right now. And it does look Sweet is down. Gonna get rezzed right now, and CLG eliminated. I think there was a team that helped third party that. Yes, AP up on the top.
I have another fight as I'm going to show you guys right now. FaZe just pushing a Sentinels attack. All three players of Sentinels sent with the Rev Totem. They just sent them back, so they're waiting to see if there's going to be a follow-up attack, and it does not look like there's going to be, so no one knocked in this fight. No worries at all. You did not miss anything else.
We should cruise over there.
Okay. Taking a look at some of the other teams. Atlanta Premier holding this backside here. They know that there's a team down below them.
Oh, I have some potential action over here.
All right, take us to it.
We have G2 trying to rotate and trying to craft. And let me just show you on the map here. ESA right in zone right here. They are trying to get into zone. G2 is going to have a pretty nice gatekeep, and ESA doesn't have a great way around this. There's a giant mountain, and besides that, you have G2. So I don't know if they're going to Valk ult. They do have a Valkyrie.
And they do have Valk ult available. I'm just checking from their point of view, so that's good. They also have a Horizon ult and a Seer ult, so ESA is going to have to use all three ults as we go in here with the fight.
All right, I'm going to take us into G2 comms right now. G2.
They wasted Horizon Q.
I'm on the high with you. I dodged that.
I
go ahead. 13 on her. I'm taking max height.
Yep. I'm body healing. Alternate body heals.
Yeah, I'm probably med here.
We all keep medium when we come first. Overscan.
The Valk is split. Focus this bitch.
Where's it?
Put him right. I don't know. The Valk was outside.
I'm on scan right now.
We have another fight also.
We're swinging out the other
All right,
side.
get ready. We're gonna fucking
hit 30 on the Seer.
Shove the duo. The Valk is so split.
Hit it.
Dead.
The Valk's bottom, I think. Like all the way down.
Medic.
All the way down. Salute up.
I'm just gonna make it.
40 seconds. Let's go.
Nice.
All right, we're going to leave.
Taking us out of those now.
All right, we're going to leave those comms as I'm going to quickly take you guys over here as Atlanta Premier did end up just fighting NRG right there at the very same time. Guys, there's a couple of fights happening back to back here, but you can see Atlanta Premier where they just took out NRG. Another fight that I think we're going to have very soon here could possibly be SSG as they're having to push their way through the tunnel. Andrew, you let us know if anything else is happening, but I'm going to watch here as they just got that information on a white shield, and Drops is going to definitely be aggressive here. Take out Monsoon. Get the quick thirst on him as Drops almost might go down here, trying to bob and weave a little bit right there, but I don't know if they're going to push up on this. It is a 2v2 right now. Trying to get the thirst on Dropped. Zen providing the very good smoke so his teammate can hopefully back up and get safe for a res, but they are doing everything possible to cancel that. got different angles there. You just can't even see. You're just going to shoot from the direction of where the bullets are coming. Sometimes that's just what you have to do. Dropped super low. Going to try to hit a bat. Got the full shield on. Very little health underneath it, but using that Seer passive to see exactly where so they can clean up the rest of this fight. Again, this is complexity that they are fighting. Newcastle wall going down. And Newcastle wall is not nearly as effective, especially if it's on low ground there, but that was supposed to be just blocking. And they now have a team behind them. All right, take it over.
No, you're good. You're good.
They're good right now. They're not actively fighting. I don't know if they're going to pursue this fight, and they are. They're just shooting the Seer. All right, they're still in a fight. So many fights I hear going on throughout the map. This is Luminosity Gaming as they just took a player out right there and took them out of game 1. 15 squads left. We've only lost 5 so far.
That fight wrapped up?
Yeah, it's a super far range fight.
Yeah, during your fight, TSM did push tripods. If you recall, they were sharing the 2 buildings there at the end. I don't know how TSM is actually able to do that because there's so many teams around, but simultaneous fights there. I'm keeping a close eye. Let me just show you the map real quick, guys, so we can see exactly where teams are. Optic is still holding the height over here. TSM did kill tripods that was in this building, and it does look like there's a couple teams on the bottom right-hand side. I think, Judy, you're watching that. That might be fighting soon.
Yeah, I'm looking at SSG versus Furia right now. Again, guys, the only Catalyst in the lobby, so want to see if we can see some of these amazing new Catalyst abilities. Throw in the goo. Great 301 shots. And they're getting pinched. SSG is absolutely getting pinched right here. This is not good for them at all.
TSM pushing a fight too.
All right, this should be a good cleanup for them.
That is, I can take you to a fight if you want.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I'll keep it on you for a second. TSM just poking at people over here.
All right, getting their thirst. 15 squads are still up. 15 squads are still alive. Seer showing them exactly where they are. No one is safe. No team is safe at all.
Yeah, I can show you. I can kind of show you what's happening up north real quick. Optic Gaming did end up getting pinched. They had AP on the side, TSM on the top. So it does look like Noct is the only one up right now, just hiding in a crack. It was just these shots were basically from 500 yards away. Optic Gaming just kind of got picked apart, stuck in the middle of 2 teams. And I don't think Noct's gonna be able to get out of here. Maybe able to get the Valk ult off, actually, if we can get some heals on it.
We do have a couple of solos in the lobby. SSG with only 1 player up. Same with ESA, only 1 player up on both of those teams. And also, as Andrew just mentioned, Optic Gaming, only 1 player up. So 3 solos out of these 15 teams. Burhol's playing pretty split from his team. You can see that's quite interesting where they're situated right now. TSM, I'm going to take it over here. TSM is dominating this high ground area. Again, this is one of the most superior positions for this zone. It looks like they are going to have to move a little bit further north, possibly. Again, these players read these zones and they know exactly where it's going to end. I know there are a few that can pull
Got a developing situation here.
All right, take us over.
It does look like Sin is trying to push inside with a Revolt. FaZe is in the building. Sentinel's about to get wild here.
This is their second attempt of a Rev push.
Their pylon got destroyed, so you can see the Rev ult did dissipate. Bubble is down. This is FaZe inside that they're pushing. Crust did get killed. There's multiple teams around. That's a problem. They're getting shot from multiple teams from the sides from about 1,000 yards away, and this is not looking good for Sentinels. Yes, Sentinels out, and that is Team Liquid that somehow, I told you, got the shot from about 500 yards away with the wingman. That's insane.
You know
so
what?
hard to fight in these end zones.
Snipe down with the great clutch, though. Snipe down with the good clutch. The only one alive on Team FaZe, and he's going to get both of his teammates up. So
Nice.
The team will live to see another day.
Let's take a look what's happening here. It looks like TSM is pushing under the bridge. Right now, they're going to be running into multiple teams. Let's go into TSM comms as they clean this up right now.
It's one guy, I think.
I'll go back to the net, go back to the net.
Evan, you go up. Yeah, I'm right behind you. Jordan. 50 on him. Nice.
Holding net.
On about.
Right, good cleanup from TSM there. As we look back at the map here, TSM is holding the north side by themselves. It does look like Drop still as a solo down on the bottom.
Yeah,
and I don't see any teams that are going to be...
Furia has
G2 might
found
push in
him.
here. Okay, yeah, Furia and G2 are very close to each other over here in the tunnel, but this is on the very far side they have to move, and this is going to pull very fast. So I would imagine at this point, G2 is going to go over to this side and get gate kept by Complexity. Furia might go up here and is gate kept by multiple teams as well. So G2 and Furia both in a horrible spot right now. It does look like Furia is pushing from the top, and G2 is going to slide right into Complexity like I said they would. And they are going to be pretty much dead.
I want to watch from Furia's point of view.
Go for it.
All right, I'm taking over here as we see a wall. Love to see that. Getting the thirst on a player here. Using all of the brand new Catalyst abilities. This is so exciting to see a Catalyst in the Apex games in a high-level competitive tournament. G2 going down. His Watson absolutely just frying. He's on high ground and just shooting everyone in front of him. That Loba is one. Probably going to go down to another team as he is just getting a lot of kill points.
Furia going crazy.
Furia
I'm going to take us to their comms. They have to move right now. Hear what they're saying. Furia comms. Here we go.
A second ago when I scanned.
Go back. Just go back.
I only have 3 bots.
Here.
Five.
That's fine. I'm popping cells real quick.
I'm gonna scan real quick.
I have no ult.
Pat, just wait for a second.
You want a bat? I have 5.
I have 4. I'm chilling.
We're so good.
Up another cell.
I grabbed it. Do you need ult? Anyone need ult?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. I need my.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
I like this rotate.
Yeah, and they're going to be gate kept. There's no other teams fighting at the moment.
Yeah.
Where are we trying to go?
I don't know.
Just right here.
I don't know.
Right
I'm
here.
just gonna wall something. And we're
There
gonna
might be a team on the right side. I need to.
We should be able to play this
And
heck
the
glitch right
left.
here. Yeah, we're fine. We're really
Above,
fine. We have to
above,
kill them.
above,
We're gonna have to
above.
kill this, guys. We're gonna have to kill them.
Yeah,
Alright,
but they
gonna
do
queue them.
not know about a
They're
team right to
all
their
up on a
left.
fucking heck glitch.
I do the wall. I'm batting.
Yeah.
I'm playing
Okay.
left side. I'm trying to move through it. I'm popping a
Oh,
bat.
getting
I'm
slowed
popping
there.
Shoot that. I'm popping a bat on truck. I'm popping a bat on truck.
Really?
Yeah, walk
130 on Valkyrie.
What if we could slide down this rock below me?
Careful, team below.
No, we can't.
They do not
Bro,
have
help
anywhere
for
good
it.
to play. What are they going to
I'm
do?
running here.
You're in the
Yeah,
ult.
I'm moving up. I'm moving up. Right here. We can play
I'm
on this
batting right
box.
Wait,
I'm
I'm
popping a
about-
bat. I'm popping a bat.
Yeah,
I'm popping a bat.
I'm doing.
I'm batting.
I downed one. I downed one almost. What is on Valk?
I'm queuing up and trying to kill
They're
the
getting griefed.
Crack here. Here below. Nice.
Just Valk, kill Valk, just
You got this. You got this. Private was low.
Oh, getting shot in the back.
Fucking down one. Oh.
And that was the guard that was on low ground right behind them. We will go ahead and leave their comms,
Yeah, we're
but that
out.
was MPL they were fighting, and that was the guard that was on the other side of them. So the guard now absolutely in an insane position. They did just lose Keon, though. Rambo is the only person up alive on the team trying to maneuver a little bit. Let's see which teams we do have fully up. That is going to be
Yeah.
FaZe. FaZe looking pretty good right now with triple red shields on FaZe.
I'll tell you what's going on. FaZe fully up,
And
Free
TSM.
Agent Turtles up, and TSM up. TSM is actually having a huge round. This could be good for them today. They need the points. And NRG is out early, so this could be a big shakeup in the overall standings. NRG was in first by about 14 points, but they probably have 1 or 0 points this game. TSM about to have a massive game, and it could bring them up into the top 3. This should be a pretty spicy ending with a 3v3v3.
I mean, Free Agent's in by far the best spot right now, though. Free Agents have the most cover, and they are in zone. The only issue that they might run into is that both of these other two teams could focus them. Having to burn the bubble.
I show you the angle from TSM.
Yeah.
Check this out. Verhulst has a crazy angle. This is FaZe trying to cross the street, and they're just being targeted by both teams at the moment. Verhulst taking some big damage. Back over to you on top.
I was going to say, yeah, TSM is getting a couple of kills right there. They have FaZe out and down. That is not good. Watson Pylon's going to go down here. That's going to be so helpful for the team. Sharing the gold helmet, that allows the Legend to get their abilities faster, as they're now taking some shots at TSM. Okay, the duo, bubble burned again. This is not going to be good. They just don't have anywhere to play. They're trying to make it to that wall, but this is just not good. TSM is probably sneaking up behind them right now as we speak, as they see all of this happening.
Yeah, and I think
Here we
let
go.
me show you
FaZe
TSM.
eliminated.
TSM on
Let's
low
show
ground.
both sides of the fight.
Okay, TSM
I'm
TSM on the
Free
top
Agents.
screen.
Free Agents here. I love it. We have 2 teams left for the first game tonight. We're going to show you both sides of this fight.
All right, Juka, you take it away on this ending, okay?
Okay. Seer ult is down on Free Agents. How is TSM going to react? You know what? They don't even care. They're not trying to crouch and lay low. They're coming up with a horizon. Insane shots at an Amigo. He's gonna drop down to punish this. Shooting their Searult as well. And he needs to be careful. He's got to get a knock here, and he absolutely did. This is not looking good for TSM. Player down on each team right here. Flatline hipfire is absolutely frying, and the Valk is going to go down too, and that means Free Agents win game 1 tonight. And they needed a big dub, and they got it.
Yeah, I think high ground there is definitely a big factor.
That
Both teams,
position-
you know, very high skill, but that high ground is going to be really hard. Once they kind of blew their horizon.
Drop. C9 has changed their drop spot. It looks like they are now committed to the North Pad landing. Let's take a look at Luminosity Gaming as they head down to Fish Farms. One of the, I think, prettiest POIs on the map.
Yeah, I suppose the question, are zones that are in wide open spaces, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because as we saw last game, it adds an unknown variable, especially to really get teams like NRG. There's not much they can really do there.
Depends on what comp you have. I think the very few teams that are running in Newcastle like it. You know, a couple teams are running that Newcastle, and they enjoy that. And look at where this zone is pulling to. Furia is going to have a little ways to go. Not too bad, though, but it looks like we might have another north-ish or central zone. A lot of teams want to just stay in that Cascade area. Team Liquid and Sentinels pretty close to each other, but they're going to avoid any drama as Sentinels continues to loot the more central area of the map. Some PvE that's happening. I see some Optic Gaming point of view requests in chat. You ask, here you go. Optic Gaming looting up. Triple blues on the squad. I hear a Trident. Optic Gaming often will rock a Trident to get to zone. You know, where they land, there's always a Trident right back here. So they have one. You see they're driving it right through the building. The Uber is here, and they are off.
The zone is pulling up towards the north again. Not that far north, though. More towards Cascade Falls area. Let me show you the map really fast. All the teams you can see migrating towards Cascade Falls, but probably going to tend to stay up more to the north. Cascade Falls right in the center of the map. All these teams getting very, very close to each other. It looks like Tripods might turn around and actually have a fight.
I was just going to say, Tripods in a fight. Indeed. You take this one over.
Yeah, Tripods, they're just trying to rotate. They really don't want to fight here. It does sound like the team behind them is Valk ulting, so that's actually going to be really good. Tripods, if they take a fight here, very high chance it gets third-partied. So they are dealing with a team behind them, but the team near them over here was Complexity. They did Valk ult out, so Tripods really just needs to slide down the hill and avoid this team. But they are going up towards them, so we're about to see some action potentially.
This is Free Agents that is shooting at them right now. Free Agents feeling pretty good after that last game.
Yeah, Nick Merck's getting his shield cracked there.
I was going to say that was Enemigo just dominating with a 30-30 with a 3x.
Yeah, I'm going to go into voice comms for Tripods. Let's kind of hear what they're doing here. Oh, they are not in comms, to be honest, so we're just going to skip that. I think Tripods actually might avoid this fight. I just wanted to get confirmation from them, and it does look like they're going to avoid the fight. And they should be safe, but Sentinels did hear some shooting and are heading right into the fight. Sentinels looking for some KP, and they have the Revenant, so really good to just dive bomb with the Revolt. They did miss them, though. They squeezed by. Sentinels might be in the middle now, unless they could be going right up into Tripods right now. Yes, Tripod's there. So Sentinels now put themselves in the middle. Okay, go ahead.
I doubt this is an active fight, so I'm going to take this over because Complexity here not looking good. Monsoon, the only person up. They are going down to the hands of the guard. You can see here as Monsoon tries to spike both entryways with some grenades. And this is just a matter of his main focus is trying to get the players one at a time. You can see here that Shadow. The Shadow was a little deceiving. Laying low. Both of his teammates are now thirsted.
And that's Team Liquid in the building with him.
What is Monsoon going to do? And he's going to get swung, unfortunately, by both of them. The Loba downstairs, and someone shot him right in the top of the head. Team Liquid getting a couple of kills.
Yeah, we have a lot of teams Valk ulting right now. Let me just give you a quick map update. Does look like we have a couple teams on the edge still, but all the teams heading over here. Does look like Tripod just got actually pretty good spot. A nice safe spot. This is a great spot to hold for Tripods. They are set up with the Watson, so this could be really good late game for them. They're just going to hang out. Does look like C9 holding down inside the building here. TSM did get a great spot as well in one of these buildings, so they're going to be poised for endgame once again. So NRG, first place at the moment. Definitely going to want to hang on to their lead, but they are going out to the edge. I'm not sure if they might be looking for a fight here. I don't think they're going to take the juicer. Are they going to go fight FaZe on the edge? I'm not sure what the plan is here. Yeah, they do see FaZe in this building here, and they might be looking for some KP. I'm going to go into comps with NRG right now. I think they're going to get aggressive.
They may not even know.
I'm gonna try and get in the
This
tunnel.
would be an
all to the
isolated
left,
fight.
left
This would
side.
be a really good fight for them to take.
Yeah.
High risk,
there now.
though.
He's sitting on the thing. I don't think they know.
Should we just queue up on him right here? Like, just come to me and we can queue up on him?
Get close enough till we can jump up now.
I'm queuing up right here. Ready? Let's go. Give me here. Debubble, debubble.
I'm on the back of the bub.
Bring an arc in the bub.
54 GB. I'm out of his. Oh. I fell into it.
Kill like 30.
Holding my knock.
Bub. Knock one, knock one.
This guy's right here.
Horizon's one, Horizon's one. Dead.
Bat. I got sucked by the
Wow.
ult. And got hit twice by the ult. I was
Wow.
outside of the ult.
Let's go FaZe. FaZe, I was watching FaZe right there. I will show you guys at the end of this fight from FaZe's point of view, because what they just did there, all three players dominated and played very, very strong. That was a close fight. Honestly, could have gone either way. And I'm going to quickly go over here. As you can just see, it looks like MPL was fighting some of the Atlanta Premier team.
Yeah, that was at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it does look like Atlanta Premier got taken out right there. And, yeah, that was a really quick fight. Interesting, too. NRG wanted those points on the edge. NRG feeling very confident about fighting right now. But, yeah, FaZe actually turned around and smacked them.
Andrew, keep a close eye on SSG and Luminosity. They were kind of on the southwest side of the map, maybe looking to possibly start to fight. I don't know if they've moved yet, but they could have another isolated fight.
They're not near each other.
Okay, okay. Okay, so we're looking at Optic Gaming right now.
Very cool. We have a next zone pool identified. I can show my screen real quick on the map. It does look like the next zone is going to be right here at the wall. TSM in a great spot. Once again, in second place. They just saw NRG go out in the kill feed, so they're probably licking their chops right now, thinking about getting first place today. We do have a couple teams on the edge that don't look like they're very interested in fighting. And then we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams that are going to be trying to get in. And yeah, this zone is going to be pretty empty. The space out in the field here is going to be completely Tripod's shooting grounds. They're going to be able to shoot any team rotating in. There's not a whole lot of space for anyone else to be in the zone right now.
I want to show you something here. Look at Furia. You never know what Furia is going to do, and that makes them one of the most interesting teams to watch. They were all the way over here and just took this rotate on around the backside of zone because they want to have this edge where the zone meets the next circle to their backside. That is the most aggressive position to be in. That allows them to really focus on what's in front of them instead of having to keep their head on a swivel. And I love this rotation they're doing right here, because where this zone meets here and pulls, most likely this circle is going to continue to pull that way, and that is such an aggressive spot. And look who's also trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, a little too late.
Doing the same. No, I mean, well, Furia's not going to expect it. They're not going to expect it. I think sometimes you don't want to be too early, especially when you're trying to be, do a tricky rotate like that. FaZe doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's definitely the part of the map that you want to be on. It's going to be the slow side of the zone, but I think they're just going to run into a couple teams being gate kept. I think FaZe is in big trouble there on top.
Well, TSM is looking at Furia right now. I think they know that they're in that building. Iron Sight Scout.
All right, I do have a YOLO moment Black Hand just landed directly on a building that's already occupied. There's really not much else they can do. They threw the Cyril down. Black Hand on low ground, and there is a team directly above them on top of the building. They're using their Bangalore smokes combined with the Cyril. Actually pretty good cover, although they're getting shot directly through it, so that's kind of failing a little bit. All right, we got the Cyril down. They need to be aggressive before the Cyril goes away. They actually have walls right now pushing in. They did take the interior. Give me a tough fight. Yeah, down goes the Migo.
All right, FaZe is fighting too.
Black Hand, and they did take the fight. Back over to you.
Okay, I'm watching right here as FaZe finally made it in from zone. In front of them, they still have Furia and TSM, so they are desperately trying to find a safe spot to play in. And right now, Slurp, with just a sliver of health to his name, is going to try to heal without getting shot. He is the definition of one shot here. Alb on Gibby, playing a little bit further back from his team. He might need to push up.
Ooh,
and
sniped down.
Yeah, that is not good. Not good at all. And you know what's funny is I didn't even know Guard was involved with this fight whatsoever. But somehow they are. Where did TSM go? TSM is still there. That was Guard all the way over there that ended up getting that final shot. A lot of people looking at them. I see C9 in the kill feed also now taking
Yeah, they're just taking shots from a mile away.
Okay, and let's go ahead and see here as SSG is trying to rotate around the wall. Andrew, you let me know if there's anything that continues, but there are so many teams right here at the wall. And as long as every team has a building, they're probably going to just coexist.
Yeah, guys, let me show you the ring real quick. Does look like FaZe did get a full reset. Snipe down got rezzed. The zone is pulling up top here, so we're going to have a lot of teams in big trouble. And I don't see any openings at all for additional teams here. So basically, any team that does fly in with a Valk is going to have to land in 50-50 a building. So it's going to be an interesting couple minutes coming up. FaZe pushing down. They might be trying to take the interior here. Maybe taking a fight to C9. They're going to bubble in and couldn't get the bubble down fast enough. They were going to try. And now they're getting canceled by all the Seers. All the Seers focusing them. Looks like Furia in the kill feed too. But I think FaZe is going to try to push in. There's already a team inside going to run right through the fire, right into C9. Running right into their death here. I'm not sure there's anything else they could have really done. Does look like FaZe is out. I'm
watching here as SSG is going to desperately try to get a res here on Frex. They're not able to do that. And you guys do see the goop on the ground. That means there is a catalyst in the lobby. That is Furia. They got the final shot there on SSG, but they're all up. Furia didn't even want to leave their building. They're in the building right over to the right-hand side, and they do not want to leave. If they have a better position. All right, take it over.
All right, C9 is getting pushed inside their building right now by G2. G2 versus C9. It's going to be a 2v2 situation. Zach Mazer, Rocker going to try to clutch it up. G2 pushing into that little room over there. Rocker getting an angle with the massive, gets some big shots in. Looks like Horizon was stuck in the door. If Rocker can get a battery off right here, it's going to be absolutely massive, but I don't think they're going to let him. They're going to swing out and knock him right now, and that's going to be G2 taking out C9.
Okay, I have another fight I'm going to quickly show you as we go here to another side of the map. This is Optic Gaming. Optic Gaming pushing up here on Luminosity Gaming. Luminosity Gaming just winning a fight. Optic Gaming coming in for the third party to try to clean up what is left of LG. We have a little bit of a chase going on right now. I also see MPL in the kill feed fighting G2 too.
I can show
you. Take it over. This is a slow chase here.
All right. G2 getting third partied. We just saw... You just saw C9 and G2 fight. They weren't able to recover.
Okay, this fight's starting again. This is Luminosity Gaming and Optic. And they just finished it up. They finished it up, so they're going to quickly leave. But look who's going to now gatekeep them. CLG. CLG, I think, still in top 3 overall for the tournament. Did not have a really good game last one, but they are looking for some points to secure
I don't think there's
a top 5 finish.
Optic has to fight them on the way out. I don't think there's any way they can Valkyrie. This is going to be CLG's maybe easy 3 kills for CLG here. Let's go into comms with CLG as they make the sneak attack.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on your screen.
45, 90, 120.
Nice, good job. I'm just holding here. So watch your back too for third parties. I'm gonna ult when they come out. They're coming out now.
Can you shoot that?
I can.
Oh my god, I got fucked.
One shot is here. Knock's here, I cracked Valk.
Okay.
I should. He's dropping.
Valk's in zone right now.
no.
Oh, wow. Optic Gaming winning that fight hardly. Look at how much health Noct has right there. Look at that. And that sigh of relief, it just pulls at your heartstrings. The sigh of, excuse me, disappointment pulls at your heartstrings. I don't know if you guys heard that right there, if we were pulled out of comms yet, but the big sigh. Oh, no.
Yo, Optic Gaming coming out, and they threw the Horizon ult. It was absolutely game changer. Without the Horizon ult, right then, they lose that fight. So this shows you the strength of Horizon to completely turn the tables on a really close fight.
Okay, going back to the other side of the map where we have these teams that are still chilling here. We have Team Liquid in this building. You know what? I'm going to try to do this and make sure the server doesn't kick me out, but we'll just take a quick look. Put some name tags on for you guys here so you can see exactly where some of these teams are. We have the guard down here on low ground in the maze of Watson fences. Team Liquid up here. We do still have Furia over here on this side. Oh my goodness, look at Furia.
They're rezzing duplex. Maybe. No, they're not going to. Blackhand's not going to let them do this. I'm going to take you over to Blackhand right now.
Okay, MPL and TSM are fighting.
Blackhand saw the res beacon come down. They're going to go ahead and push over here, and they're going to finish up Optic Gaming. No res for you, Optic Gaming. They're going to get the knock. I bet Diff's going to go down, and this is going to be a cleanup. Yep, they're going to res Diff. 18 seconds on zone. Back to you.
That was a good call for Blackhand. I think that was a really, really good call. Okay, MPL trying to fight for a spot here in zone. Absolutely trying to fight for a spot in zone. You can see we also have Tripods still alive and well. Luda getting knocked right there to Gent with the 301.
Oh, Furia pushing TSM.
Okay, take
Furia
it over.
pushing TSM. They took TSM's building. We're on Catalyst, the one Catalyst in the lobby right now. They're about to go crazy. The grenades are coming in. His Watson not going to let TSM rotate out here easily. TSM left their building for 1 second, and now Furia has taken over the height. This is going to be really, really tough for TSM to recover from.
Opportunistic.
And I think TSM was able to potentially get back inside. No, it's going to be an inside fight right now.
Reps is down.
Really nice shots out of Panders.
Getting the thirst on Reps too. A armor swap if they need
Gonna
it.
get the armor swaps. Nick Merckx down in the kill feed. Hal down as well. And I think Furia did. Yeah, Verhulst is going to fly away. And it does look like Tripods on the backside here. Gent's going to try to get the res. Tripods going through it. 7 squads up. And I don't know. The zone is pulling north. We got a lot of action.
We do.
Tripods are going to try to hold this side down. Maybe get another res. Can they potentially get another? The Watson Gen's going to be instrumental here. Major beams out of Gent with the 301 iron sights, by the way. Who has an iron sights in this game? Not me. All right, using the Seer passive to great use here. It does look like Horizon's going to get high. They're going to try to res on the roof. Gent's going to try to go cancel the res on the roof right now. And does see the res getting some big damage in. They're all going to push right now. Getting the Seer cancel as well. But Gent's going to get shot in the back, potentially going down right now. Going to try to hit it back.
He goes down. MPL eliminated.
Yeah, and this is going to be all up to Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx throwing fences down so fast. You've never seen fences done that fast in your life.
Rambo's climbing up.
All right. Get a clip right now. This is the time. 1v6.
And
All right.
Tripods are eliminated. I have third person for you if you want to go back and forth between it, but it is...
All right. Blackhand is also fighting over here on the side. And
his-
I think this is going to be the demise.
His Watson had just found Verhulst here. Is going to take out the last player on team... Yeah. Oh, he's still alive. Verhulst is still alive. Do not count him out yet.
Okay. No. Verhulst getting hunted right now by multiple
Oh,
teams.
he ended up going down to the guard. Actually, Rambo ended up getting that kill point.
I'm going to give you guys Furia comms right now as the zone closes.
4
Furia in a
teams
great
left.
position to win a game. Let's go.
I think it's that
Listen
logo.
into
There's only
Furia.
one more full team. He's in the bin or something.
85 cracks.
Yeah, he's pretty low.
He's in the staircase.
Watch out, other team in the open.
It's a Newcastle here. It's a Newcastle. This is the last full team then.
I'm about to ult them. I'm
We
ulting
should
them.
ult them. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna steer out this. I have a good view.
They are not laying low. They are
Ulted him.
pushing this fight.
Don't go down, Panders. Wait.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm farming. Wolf pack.
Get on them. I need a bat.
Oh my.
I need help. Holy
I'm
fuck.
fought a bat.
I'm ulting here. I might go for the rest, Jin.
Yeah, you can. Or
I
maybe.
keep peeking. I'm
I
gonna
need
rest.
help.
Rest.
Okay, go for it. He's gonna stun on me. On me, stop.
All dead.
Oh my
You're okay.
goodness, what a
Fine,
fight, and
fine.
it paid off. I don't know if they can win after that, though.
Drop shit on.
Nice. Yeah, it's all you, it's all you.
The reload, not the reload mid-game there.
God, I just got fucking swung by everything.
They have to feel good about that. That was a really aggressive call to push the full team there at the end. I think that was a smart call because they did get a lot of points there, but it was vulnerable. It was definitely vulnerable, but if anyone could pull it off, it would be Furia. But the guard... All right, we are back. Hello, hello, and it is time for game 3. You can do exclamation point now in chat or exclamation point finals if you want to see the current scores for this playoff. This is so refreshing to see, but we do have a very fair drop of all 20 teams. A fair drop. We might see one person, you know, a couple people, C9, Zach Mazer, Imperial How on TSM, get a little close to each other, but they usually will not have any fights whatsoever. Take a look over here at Optic as they loot up in the mill. Really very, very good loot. They used to fight for this drop spot, but they no longer have to.
The zone, once again, pulling up north, but not quite as far north as the previous round. So the teams up north are getting a huge advantage. You can see on my map here, TSM's been in zone every single game so far today, and they've gotten a ton of points. And you could partially attribute that to these zone pulls. Once again, I don't think it's going to pull up to the wall quite, but I think we might see it somewhere around potentially Cascade Falls or even a little bit north, potentially even this zone that pulls to one of these buildings. So TSM getting super fortunate with the zone pulls right now. All these teams on the south side, they're just in huge trouble already because they're going to have to rotate in with another 14 teams that are all going to be coming up from the south side. So huge zone pulls for TSM today.
Okay, well, the fastest loot award definitely goes to Optic Gaming. They are already in their Trident. This is their signature move. But did you see that Arc Star almost hitting them? It landed about 5 feet behind them right there as they zoomed on by. They're not even turning around. They're not even paying it any attention whatsoever. That was Arc Star from FaZe, who also has their own Trident. And they're going to pick up the rest of the team.
I got two teams
carry
right on
on
each
their
other
way.
here.
All right, take it over.
Complexity running directly into tripods with triple white armors. I don't think Complexity is going to want to fight with triple whites. It does look like both teams going to go their separate ways. Tripod's not interested at all in a fight either, so Complexity going to slide down the hill, and they're going to slide right into the guard. So let's watch this rotate down. Jigga, you can pull it if you got anything else, but
No,
keep a close eye here.
You're definitely where the most action's going to be. Tripods are Valk ulting. I was just watching from their point of view. Tripods had superior loot. 2 purples and a blue, but they're going to use the Valk ult and try to get deeper into zone. Looks like the guard is also Valk ulting, and Sentinel's hitting the juicer. So the guard is just passing now Sentinels. Tripods, oh my goodness, so many teams are, oh, okay. Tripod's landing right near Sentinels. This is not good. And I think they're going to fight. So I'm taking it over here. As you can see from Tripod's point of view, Nick put that's a scary fence. Deed's getting a little low, trying to back up a bit. Might go down here. Gent providing some really, really good cover fire for the team. As you can see, Crust is already down. Nick Merck's also going down. They got Sentinels not looking good. It is not looking good for Sentinels here. Even though it is fair, but they're just super split. Tripods, if they can team up a little bit here. Gent needs to be careful that he's not going to get shot from the horizon across the way. This is a 2v2. This is a 2v2. Here's that heartbeat. That heart is beating pretty quickly. One of Sear's insane pass. Oh, and getting shot from across the way a little bit too. I do see that Free Agents is also in the kill feed, Andrew. So this fight might be a cleanup. It looks like Tripods are going to lose this engagement. Actually, I don't know. They're trying to hit the res now. Can they get a little reset and have a 2v2?
I'm resetting my client.
Okay, Mastiff's out. Zeed's the only one up. Having to hold off the Sentinels with the Death Totem, and that is just going to be the extra life that they needed to secure the dub. Lou, the only one alive on the team, but can't. There's no way. There's no way. Sentinel's also going down there too. Okay, Sentinel's also going down. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and watch here as NRG is absolutely destroying a team in a Trident. I do not know which team that is. I see C9 in the kill feed, but thankfully they are on the killing side of the kill feed. But it looks like they now need to fight. NRG wants to push up on this. Atlanta Premier did end up going down. 16 squads. We lost 4 teams there. Kind of all around the same time. NRG walking up. Let's take a quick look at the map here. As you can see, NRG wants to push up. This is C9. C9 has a good position now. They're able to play off the backside here of this Tangerine building. They all 3 are spread out, holding different areas. Okay. Looks like they'll chill for a bit. I cannot believe how many teams we already have up in this area. Furia looking good. Panders is using the same sticker on his heels that I have.
Let's go.
I'm glad to say that I guess I have the right one. I don't know if you guys have implemented stickers yet on your heels, but that has got to be one of the cutest ones. The little Watson in the Nessie suit. And he just put it on all of them, it looks like. And the only Catalyst in the lobby. So good to see her being used at this level.
That spot's calling to us.
They're doing what Furia does best, and they're going to do one of these kind of sketchy in the zone rotates that you just don't expect. You just don't expect to put themselves into a really good, a really strong position. So we'll let them run through the zone there. They'll have to heat up a little bit. Taking a quick look here at SSG. As they're just walking through. There's no one, anyone around them right now. So they're going to do the smoke and get the beacon and the scan knowledge. Very vulnerable when you do that. Once you commit to it, you're just kind of stuck with it. It looks like we do have a little bit of a cluster right over here. G2 with the Wicked Gatekeep. You can see them all looking here into the zone. This is against FaZe. This is against FaZe. 16 squads are still up. This is G2 versus FaZe. G2, one of the few teams using a Bloodhound instead of a Seer. All right, FaZe moving up. It's kind of the opportunity that they needed to try to get some damage as they were walking up. Now they're all up there. Again, I gotta love G2's comp. The only team in the lobby that is not using a Valk. And amazing shots out of Chaotic. That just does not look natural at all as he cleans up not 1 but 2 players there. And he's gonna end up going down, but don't worry, his team can clean it up. And that was just too good. But you know what? It is Apex Legends, and that means there is a third party already waiting. Resulta and Design. He's trying to hit the res. He is trying to hit the res on the team. They all 3 want to be up there. There's tons of loot nearby. Got the arc snare there. And CLG. Wait, it was just a solo. G2 looking pretty good. G2 looking pretty good right now. Again, Chaotic. I don't know what he did there, but those were some of the best shots. NRG's thinking about saying hello there, but I don't. After what I just saw, I would not want to push that. NRG is still in first place overall with the tournament, but not by much.
Rival spotted. Rival spotted.
Okay. NRG waiting to see if a team maybe rotates this way. They know that there's a team there, so that's pretty smart for them. I'm going to let them just sit there. Again, we don't have any delay on any of our tournaments. Let's take a look at Black Hand as they're taking a long-range fight here against a team. Oh, I do see LG also in the kill feed. LG getting a couple of knocks here. They're going to push up on this. And they're pushing up. They absolutely are. Look at Valk. Valk can just go right over that Horizon ult. Don't pay it any attention. He's going to have to hit a bat before he commits to this fight here. And just running up in that Seer ult gave Yanya the extra second or two information to pre-fire. And that is why you do not want to just run around when you're in a Seer ult, because there's going to be people like Yanya that are not going to miss a single shot on you and then just have that extra split-second advantage. All right, I do see NRG is finally fighting. NRG and G2 are fighting. NRG, remember, had a bit of a gatekeep on them. They're in the zone. Both players in the zone. Great shots out of Knifin right there, but G2 going to go down. After what I just saw G2 do earlier, I didn't think anyone was going to be able to take them out, but NRG capitalizing, getting a couple more kills next to their name, trying to secure that first place position. All right, they're not going to fight anyone for a while. They're not at all. And his Watson, the solo catalyst, the only person alive on Team Furia right now. This is not looking good, but Luminosity looks to be looking for them. The wall. You know what? The wall is scary. The wall might not do any damage. It might not block any scans, but it is scary. And Luminosity Gaming decided not to pursue his Watson. They might not know that he's solo. Complexity all alive and well. And how on earth does a Loba still have a white shield? I do not know, but hopefully Monsoon can get something better here. Only 1 damage away from the blue. That is absolute pain. Absolute pain right there. Optic Gaming... What are you doing up there? Optic Gaming just chilling up here. This gives them lots of options of how they could rotate. Again, guys, they're not in any action. I'll try to show you the teams that are having some action, but they're gonna probably do a Valk rotate. His Watson. I've got to see. I have to see what he's doing here, as he's just trying to rat in the center of circle. Very quiet. Show Optic. Guys, they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything, okay? They're just walking on this little wall. I promise you, I want to show you the action, but I will. Monsoon's still 1 damage away from having a blue shield. We are going to all celebrate when he gets this 1 shot that he needs to give him some extra health. A lot of shots in the distance. I hear a lot of G7s. I think... Now, there's no Seer on the team, but I think this is not good for Furia, as they did find him. And there we go. We have a blue shield indeed. Blue shield secured. Looking good for them. You know who it's not looking good for is his Watson. But you know what? He made it away. I mean, he is not laying low. Kind of out in the open here. He might go right back to his original spot. Luminosity does have a Seer, so I would not want to be close to them. If you're going to rat near any team, Complexity is not a bad one to be near, because they're one of the few teams without a Seer. Again, guys, I'm sorry I keep pulling the map up. I'm just trying to show here where everyone is. SSG, all 3 alive and well. They're not in any of this action right now. They can play this area in between the bridge. And it's crazy how many similar zones we've had here for this game.
Yeah, TSM getting a lot of zone luck so far.
That is really good for them. And let's check in, because I have not watched TSM yet. Burhol's without a shield right now. I'm not sure what happened to take that off.
Hey guys, Juka's gonna be solo casting this one unless I can somehow get in. Good luck, Juka.
Andrew had the unfortunate curse of what happened to me in game 1 yesterday. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but there's a bug that can happen, but it's okay. I got this. I got this.
I believe.
I believe. Okay.
There's no way you're missing a fight.
No, I'm not. And C9 coming in, and I am so scared for them as Naughty is getting knocked. This is not good at all, but they're having to throw down the ult. Zach Mazer also knocked. Rocker, the only person alive on C9, and he's going to go down there to a combination of the zone and the hands of ESA. But ESA going through it right now. 2 players knocked on ESA. This is the guard that's shooting at him, and look who they're coming in. They're trying to stick that res, but there's no way. There's no great grenades there. And I hear a re. Got to be careful with that, and probably going to pick that up. I would absolutely pick that up. I don't know how much ammo's on it. And
yeah.
Yep.
Reacquired.
That RE45 is so strong. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend you do. NRG, what are you guys doing?
They're stuck. I'm not sure they can Valcult from there.
Let us go there.
What are they doing?
I'll have to see the vertical clearance. Look up for them. I think they can. So they're just waiting for zone. They'll probably go with like 15 seconds left.
Okay. Okay. And you know who knows? I think they know. You know, Optic Gaming and NRG kind of near each other right now. They're going to probably do something similar, although Optic Gaming has the option to just walk out their door or just stay in the building. I like Optic Gaming's position. They have loot inside. They have 3 kills to their name. Ooh, I like their position. And let's go in and check back in on the only Catalyst. He's still alive. He is still alive indeed. Super fast fight right there. Complexity did get taken out. Complexity was just down bad on loot, you guys. Absolutely did not have the loot that they needed. I think they got into zone really early, and the fact that teams just weren't dying here, even though they had a Loba, the Loba really wasn't providing any help if there weren't that many teams. Those are their boxes there. So Luminosity Gaming taking out Complexity.
I'm on Optic Gaming.
Okay.
I'll take you there in 1 second.
Okay, you don't have a kill feed though, do you?
No.
All right, wow, really insane shots. Fun getting down to about 50 health.
Juka, you just watched. Is there another fight happening?
No, nothing major right now. Well, yeah, actually, LG wanting to push in on Team Liquid.
Okay.
And they
I may
are.
have a fight.
Okay.
I'll let you know though. I think NRG might fly in, and they have to go into Optic Gaming's window.
Okay.
So if they do, I'm going to take you there. I'm watching Optic Gaming. They're watching the window right here. This is where NRG might have to fly in. They're watching it very closely. Okay, but I think NRG might have made it over the mountain, so.
They did.
Okay.
They absolutely did make it in. I'm watching LG right now as they're going to be shooting down at a team as they're rotating in here. Really good shots right here. This is NRG. They took some grenade damage from their backside right there. TSM also going through it, but LG should be able to triple drop down here and maybe get a kill or 2. Optic Gaming in a really good position. Andrew, if Optic starts to pop off, you can take it over, but I know you're stuck on their screen.
Yeah.
I know. All right. Dropping down and just seems to have actually lost a person. Gonna grab the thirst there. Black Hand eliminated. Black Hand eliminated. Now there's a team inside. I do hear the RE45. So that means this is Team Liquid. They're fighting great shots, getting the shield crack. 2 players, 1 on each team with the crack. Yanya hitting the bat. And a spike. I don't know why that ult didn't go further. That looked kind of weird to me, but just super steady aim. Great shots out of Yanya as he gets the hip-fire G7 shots that these pro players have are just unreal. I have never seen in such 34 damage for that. And they're not even getting slowed down because they're hip-firing these shots. LG, all 3 alive and well. Red shields. And they are now... Oh, no. They found him. They found him. Furia eliminated right there. But you know what? Pretty good that he got all the way to that placement right there. You know, you got to feel good about that as a solo. Just avoiding all of the drama. But Furia did go down, the solo Catalyst. And you can blame Seer. This is who you can blame for that. Seer sees all.
If there is a team that you want to go into comms with that's looking pretty sturdy at the end, we can do that too. But I'm kind of limited on what I can do for you this game.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I've got this. I mean, I'm watching. We have TSM alive. You guys let me know who you want to see here. We have all 3 players on TSM. We do have comms on TSM. Optic Gaming on low ground here. NRG eliminated. You guys saw it was just sweet on NRG. The solo did get taken out. This is going to be Optic Gaming versus TSM here. As they're going down here, this is looking really good for Optic, except for TSM is showing really good restraint and not pushing the fight. And that grenade, these grenades are really going to just do some damage. Thankfully, they have another wall they could play off of.
I can catch for Optic Gaming here. I'm on Optic Gaming, guys, and it is TSM on their ridge right now. Nox trying to find somewhere to heal while his teammates cover for him. Duplex is going to cover TSM right on top. It's going to be Optic Gaming versus TSM. Very last
I'm going to show you
fight.
both sides of the fight. TSM here, Optic Gaming right here. As you can see, the horizons are both in the air together. And TSM do win.
Yeah, guys, little technical difficulties there. Sometimes, you know, new updates in the game do that. So, Juka with the solo cast there. Thank you, Juka, for blowing your vocal cords out there for us. Any contested areas? Yeah, Climatizer. Climatizer fight right now. C9 going in. It's going to be C9 versus ESA, I think, on the Climatizer building. And Zach Mazer immediately getting beamed. Going to try to go down and heal. We're going to have Naughty with a wingman. This is going to be good for Naughty. And we have Rocker up as well. So they're going to try to cover while Zach gets a little healing done on the low ground. But Zach, if he gets swung on, is going to be in big trouble because he's quite split from his team. ESA probably took the roof. That's what they've been doing. You can see the Horizon tactical. They all did take roof. We need a couple wingman headshots to start this here.
Both sides of this fight here, as you can see, ESA on this screen, C9 on this screen. ESA down here, C9 over here. C9 only won one of the 3 50-50s yesterday with
C9.
ESA.
These are tough fights here. Who's got the better
Great
loot?
shots. You can go ahead and oh, I say Phonyhead only has a longbow to his name, but he is doing some work with it. Horizon doing the good moves with the soft landings. Urban is down. Phonyhead's one out. Did you see what he did? Did you see what he did right there? I hope he puts that on Twitter because he popped off. Those were some clean longbow shots. Imagine fighting a team as good as C9 with only a longbow to your name and doing what he did right there.
Dreams.
I would have been yelling to the team, I don't have a gun, I don't have a gun, I can't fight. But you know what? That's why I'm not a pro. Let's go ahead and look in at the guard as they rotate. Keon's still on a white shield. And they're going to hold height here, and they're shooting down at a team. Great shots with the triple take. Getting the knock, that is complexity. They got the knock on complexity. Are they going to push in on this? They're trying to get the res back there. They do have a Newcastle on the team. That grenade looks like it could be juicy, is it? How on earth is that not hitting? It's just hitting the wall. And they're not. They are not going to push up on that. That was Monsoon that got knocked right there. You can see he already has purple shield. He's just going to completely heal up. But they're not going to push. They like the position of where they are on high ground. And I'm really surprised they didn't capitalize on that. But again, they're playing for the long game here. They're playing for the win. Andrew, do you see anything that might happen?
I see some breaking news.
Okay.
TSM did not get the zone pull. Lava Siphon did not get the zone pull. So TSM's actually going to have to rotate into zone and do some work this game. It does look like we have Furia on the backside, but I don't think they're actually going to take this fight. What ends up happening in this zone, there is a nice crevice back here, and it does look like Team Liquid's going to hold that down. I don't think Furia is going to push that. NRG did get the nice back end over here. This little spot here that Sweet is going is also a very good spot to hold, and I don't think they're going to push this Furia fight either. So we're going to have all these teams hanging out back here as we get some rotations from down south. All of these teams, now they might be looking for fights.
Yeah. Look at how TSM's actually heading south. I'm looking at the map right now, and I'm not why. I'm not exactly sure what they're thinking, but TSM is looking down. Yeah, I think they really are. They're looking down towards Big Mod and launch site, even though they end up landing in Lava Siphon. I think they're just waiting for teams that could possibly rotate.
Yeah, and this is a zone where The final zone might be up here, so that's going to be a big problem if you're not there already. But there's a lot of buildings in here that you could occupy. Occupying a building in Skyhook right now, probably not the greatest idea because I don't think the zone's going to pull there. It does oftentimes pull over here where NRG and Furier are located.
I think Optic might end up fighting TSM. Maybe. Optic is going in. They're taking some zone damage. I'm going to take the screen back over here, Andrew, and you can let us know if anything else develops. But Optic Gaming running in, I wouldn't even say with the zone. They're running right behind the zone. And look how careful Dupe is being. Look how careful. He is non-stop putting his hands up, trying to see if there's any heartbeats anywhere near. Rotating over to the side, trying to see if there was a team rotating from that way. There is still... FaZe is over here at launch site. I don't know if they maybe wanted to craft there. But they're going to loot up. And TSM was hanging out here, but they did opt to just go ahead and rotate into zone.
We might have an actual fight here. I'll take.
Okay.
All right. Let me show you on the map where we are located currently. Over at the Overlook, it does look like Blackhand and ESA are looking at each other. ESA has the top of the tower. Blackhand's taking some shots, and they look like they might be backing up. So if your thing starts popping off, Juka, you take, but...
No, everyone's just Valk ulting right now.
Yeah, Blackhand's still looking for this. If they can get big damage or a knock, Blackhand 100% is going to try to push, and they don't have a horizon, so getting aggro on top of that is going to be an issue. I don't even know if Yaz is going to be able to get a heal off, dropping down low just in case. And the heal is barely off, so if Yaz took about 10 more damage... the heal would have not been successful.
ESA is pushing in.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this again because why not? ESA, right here.
Blackhand up here, and Blackhand did have to drop down into the tunnel. I would highly doubt ESA is gonna drop in on this fight.
They're not. They just wanted to craft. Going back to you.
All right, taking the crafter. So let's look back at the map and see what we have going on here. It does look like all the teams have. Oh, Hal got picked off during rotation.
Hal did get picked off. It is just Verhulst and Reps down. Fuse,
TSM.
Knuckle Clusters. This is G2.
TSM, we're looking for a fight down south, and they found one, but they also found themselves in a bad position here. I don't think they got banner either. They did not, so.
Not yet. He just went down, though. He just went down. So we have a lot of teams right here, Andrew. We have Optic, G2, FaZe, and the duo now on TSM.
All right, well, it looks like TSM's going to back up. If you have any of those teams that are actively fighting, let me show you the map real quick so you can see an overall perspective. TSM is pushing out. We have Optic Gaming inside right now, very low, and it looks like Nox is going to get back shots over here, but is probably going to go down. I don't know how Nox dies to zone right here. No, Nox dies to Resulta right here, actually. And it does look like Duplex is going to try to cover for Resulta, trying to get the thirst, unable to do it. Is Resulta solo? No, it's a duo of Resulta and Chaotic in the building. FaZe is going to actually leave and go into zone.
I can try to show you both sides of this fight here. Again, I'm on G2 right here. Andrew's on Optic Gaming. I'm on G2, Andrew's on Optic. These two teams should be looking at each other as Chaotic goes down. Resulta the only player left, and G2 are going to be eliminated.
Yeah, and it does look like Optic Gaming gonna be able to recover in zone here, although we do have FaZe lurking on the outer edge. All the other teams moving up north to zone. Probably not gonna be much of a... Juka, if you can keep an eye on north for me, I'm gonna keep an eye on
North
FaZe.
is just, everyone is just situated up there, but right now, FaZe and Optic are near each other, because to give you an update, TSM did not get the banner. They were not able to grab that banner. You know, there was enough distraction there where they maybe could have, but, you know, again, they didn't know how many teams were down there. Playing so far out of zone, so they're gonna have to carry on as a duo.
Yeah, and as we saw, TSM definitely weren't heading towards zone. They were going down south looking for some KP, which is actually good news because they're looking to try to win this thing. But yeah, I think they ran into multiple teams and maybe got caught in rotation.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys an update of what's going on in the map. Again, it's super cool to see a catalyst. Look at this building. They have Goop on both sides. His Watson is perfectly placing it there. The door is reinforced. Looks like we have one door down here reinforced. We probably have another door. Did he do the other door up here? Oh, there's no door up there. Okay, so he has another door he could reinforce if he wanted to. Again, I would not want to go in this building if I saw that.
Yeah, question for me there, though. I would prefer a Caustic in that situation. Obviously, Catalyst provides some offensive options too that Caustic doesn't. But I'm still not sold on the Catalyst. I'm gonna need some better. I'm gonna need some good plays out of Furia.
You know, it's just a lack of time, a lack of experience to really fine tune and develop the character. I mean, these players have probably hundreds, if not thousands, more hours on Caustic. But again, I'm super impressed to see his Wattson, the only person in the lobby rocking a Catalyst on not only Storm Point, but also World's Edge. Again, looks like, ooh, MPL could have a fight here. Free agents versus MPL. They're in the same building. Honestly, they could just chill. This building has quite a few floors. They might just chill. When you have an end zone that has so many buildings like this, look at the top right-hand side of your screen. That is when we see this 18 teams up a minute before Zone 2 starts to close. We're going to see a lot of teams alive. They're just going to all coexist in this area.
The problem with the coexisting is late game, it ends up being a shit show, and you actually don't have any control whether you win or not. It would be better to get some fights early on, which it does look like Complexity might be doing. Sentinels did land on their roof. Gonna try to shoot the little Gibby toes through the glass. Can we get some texture exploits? I don't think so. I think I did just see some damage on the Gibby. The little toes are sticking through the glass. And that is interesting. I've never actually seen that before. Does look like we have some teams flying in as well, Valculting in. I think this is our only fight, Juka. You let me know otherwise. The grenades are coming out. And I don't know if we're going to get... No, we don't have a horizon.
No, nothing else happening right now, but I'm just going to be staring at the map because the fight might develop quickly. But I don't know what's also making you think that Gibby has little toes, but we'll get back to that later.
Let's see. Complexity. What's the zone going to do here? It is once again going to pull up here. All the teams that are around this area. Furia knew right away the zone's going to pull here. We've seen it so much in ranked happen. It does look like LG might be pushing out for a fight against FaZe. And I'm going to go into comms with FaZe as they do have to take this fight. I don't think there's any way around it.
Yeah, this is Luminosity versus FaZe. Luminosity has better shields than FaZe in this fight.
Now they're on my door. Look, they're going to come in.
Okay.
There is an ultimate.
I ulted them back. I ulted them back. I ulted them back.
40 on one. Shit on. Where's their ult? Just shit on. You have tempo. I'm bubbling out.
Go for it. I'm wide right.
On your back, on the stairs. On your back.
There's insides here. I got knocks for you. On the right inside, kind of weak. Valk, they're pushing you now.
Oh. Caught. Oh, I mean, that's just why we need 2 shotguns.
I mean, I downed a guy instantly. I don't really know if we just... no one else did damage, I feel like.
All right, back on you, Juka.
All right. We'll let them figure that out. Now, again, guys, I was just watching Complexity here as they were in the middle of a fight. Shiny in a really bit of a pickle as he is getting shot from not only the team at Train where he just fought. You guys saw Complexity here earlier, but also getting shot from a team in the building behind. And he's going to try to do the wall with a sliver of health using all of the abilities possible. And look at that. Somehow is living for a few more seconds. I have no idea how. The kill leader in the lobby, and that thermite's probably going to be enough to... Oh, my goodness. If that wasn't enough, Rambo from all the way up here getting the final shot as well. Looking like a little innocent Wattson up there. Not so innocent, huh?
Let me show you the edge over here where we might actually have Optic Gaming running into LG. Did you recall? Yeah. LG just had a fight here, and it does look like Optic Gaming is about to be in it. No, LG might back up. LG dropping down. It might die for it. What the heck? The Horizon, that was pretty reckless for the Horizon to slide out like that, especially when you have Optic Gaming looking at your back. And Optic Gaming wants to capitalize on this. The Horizon is probably healing, so it's only a 2v3 at the moment. But Skittlecake's taking massive damage. Going to have to hit a bat. We're going to swap over to Noct. And I think Optic Gaming might opt to go around the far side and might be looking for a Valk ult. No, they are in zone. Everyone's safe, but they are getting shot in the back. Optic Gaming does have a safe fight if they fight around on the corner here. Let's go into comms and let's see if they're actually going to pursue this. We're going into comms with Optic Gaming right now.
Yeah, they're not walking up on our... Wait, they kind of are.
Alright, they made it around to the other side. Where are they walking up at?
All right.
They were like here on the rock.
Yeah, that did dissipate pretty quickly there. Let's look at the map. They decided not to push that fight.
I have a
Juka,
fight.
Yeah, Juka, you take it. I'm going to keep an eye on this to see if they do.
Black Hand going through it, absolutely going through it. They're kind of in a central low ground spot where, again, with all the buildings around them occupied and everyone having to leave with where the zone's pulling, this is not looking too good for them. Going to throw a couple of sky grenades like that. Those could be really good grenades, definitely at least stopping the attack, the imminent attack that is on its way. They're trying to drop that respawn beacon. They were able to grab their teammate's banner. This would be huge if they could get this quick respawn, and it looks, yeah, take it over.
All right, it does look like Optic did come back, and they are pushing LG. NRG also in on the action. NRG is the team on the far side. Optic going to try to push in, but I think NRG is going to also be an issue here. Let me show you the map real quick so you can see what's going on. LG inside the bunker, NRG on the top side, Optic stuck on the low side, SSG on the very top of the mountain as well. So this is going to be
TSM
very
going through
hard
it right now. Reps is the only person left. I'm going to show you real quick here. Reps is the only player left on the team. Gonna do a double reload here, getting shot from a couple people around the way. This is just a matter of hip fire. Fighting the RE45 and TSM are going to be eliminated. Gas down. That ult, unfortunately, not really needed. I mean, definitely safe to throw it, but absolutely not needed in that instance right there. As CLG are the only team in this area. Skyhook, and they're gonna have to all move in. Take it.
ESA Valculting in, trying to get some good in-game position. They landed right on a team, and they're gonna try to push inside the bunker. I showed you there was so much action at the bunker. ESA cannot find a spot because there is no spot in the bunker right now, but they're going to try to force their way in the door. There's not really much else they can do, and they're getting shot in the back as well. So this is going to be very
LG fighting them.
Very bad for ESA. They tried to find the Valkyl, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, and yeah, down goes ESA.
Down goes ESA to the hands of LG and a team across the way.
Right.
SSG now dropping in. I'm going to take you over to SSG's point of view as it looks like SSG is fighting Optic. Getting the crack here. Trying to get him around the corner and got him before he could fully drop down. Frexus with the great shots with the car. Checking the backside to see if a team comes up from back there, and they absolutely do. They're going to have to do it all over again without much time to reset, but the zone is going to help them out a lot as they can still sit up here, and that is huge. That is huge for them.
LG
and they're gonna
all dying to zone.
They're going down to zone there. Absolutely. SSG on high ground. Now they are not safe for next zone, but that looks good for them. They held off a couple of attacks. SSG in a really good spot for at least a few more seconds. Maybe even could pick off a knock. Great grenades.
Yeah, and I can kind of show you. Well, I'll keep it on you for a minute. They have good shots up there.
For really, really good grenades. Give a solo. MPL, one of the most consistent teams in the tournament so far. I said this earlier, and I'm saying this again. You guys, look at this. Top 7. They have been just very consistent with a high placement finish. That is SSG that is shooting them.
Let me break down the zone real quick before it closes, guys. This zone's going to be a big one. It's going to pull right here. NRG's in the best spot. I think Team Liquid's going to be forced to push into the House of Furia, and we have a couple teams on the edge here that are going to be in really big trouble. Yeah, Team Liquid not safe up in the cut. We've seen them sitting there the entire game, but I think Furia is going to have to hold them out. Furia looking at them right now. You can see all 3 Team Liquid players trying to get a heady on the train tracks. And
SSG's dropping down. It looks like SSG is dropping down. I'm back to their point of view here.
Right.
Let me know if Furia ends up doing anything, but there's 5 seconds before the zone closes, and they're trying to get their bodies in front of this team. What are they going to do here? I think they need to clear them. They do not want them running in behind them. And here we go. Attempt to clear out number 1 right there. Free agents eliminated. Now there is still
42.
MPL down below them. Although I thought I heard a Valkyl.
They're running.
That is them. They're going to be walking in.
Hop in
SSG
the back.
getting some shots here as both teams try to walk in a
the
very
back.
sketchy rotate. Really good shots out of drops with the car. 1 player down. Madness down. Luda down. 1 player left. And there it is. I'm not surprised at all to see another flashy hipfire G7 shot. If you want to be like these pros, practice your hipfire G7 shots. And they're going to shoot. This is an Atlanta premiere. I'm pretty sure they're now shooting in the head. SSG is on a roll. Do we have them in comms?
yeah, we do. I can throw them in right now. SSG comms now.
He's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
Oh my
Nice.
God, they are just on fire right now. Atlanta Premier also eliminated. Everyone in their path, they are destroying.
Kill the kid out of here. Nice.
We're in comms.
He died. Okay, this is a 2-man. NRG's a 2-man.
Okay. I'm popping no.
122. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, we're fine. Just chill.
I'm popping cells.
Yeah. Do you need bats? I have 3.
Listen to me. It's team at the building, and then NRG's a duo on the left. I think we try to play for a fucking trailer here. If we can cross to it.
Okay, I'm popping Ultic still again. Hold on.
Because NRG is gonna be very killable.
I cracked the horizon.
I'm popping Ultic still. I'm popping Ultic still. Yes.
You think we Valco for it?
No, we can't Valco. Bro. We're gonna die out of the air, bro. We're going to die.
Okay. We need to get it. Can you Valq this
team? Wait, chill. This team's trying to angle them.
Well, I mean, he's gonna back up.
They're queuing up.
Yo, he's blocking the doors with the fucking the slime. We gotta go now. You guys ready?
I'm batting. Just go.
Oh, fuck.
No. It's fine. Just go.
Okay, you gotta jump through the fucking window. You cannot jump in. Jump through the window.
I have the bat right here. Look over me. Look over me.
Watching over you. You're fine. They're playing the corner here.
No. Right here. I was too slow. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm coming to you guys.
We need to just try and get NRG killed first.
Yeah.
I don't have 5% on zero.
They might swing you guys. Just be careful. I'm coming.
I'm gonna zero.
Furia pushing up on SSG right here. This is not looking good for them.
Careful, guys. They're gonna swing you.
This is a fight for second place between SSG and NRG.
Nice. Bat.
Oh.
This guy is batting and he's rezzing now, right here. Yep, he got canceled.
Can we just kill these idiots?
Swing this.
Yep, swing it. He's right here.
I'm in the building.
Get in inside the building.
I'm playing inside.
He's dying.
I'm out of ammo. I have nothing.
For what? Here's light.
I'm coming to you guys. You
gotta
guys
kill
can
the
play
guy above us. We gotta kill the guy above us. Okay, crawl out.
Walk forward.
I'm swinging, playing close on RV.
Right. He's in knocks.
Yeah, in knockdown. Play knockdown. He's dying. Play knock.
No.
Fuck.
SSG eliminated. This looks like it's going to be an NRG dub, and it absolutely is an NRG dub. That was a good game. That was a really good game indeed. NRG winning as a duo right there. Guys, NRG really needed that big game to go ahead and look at Climatizer. As you know, Climatizer is where we are having a couple of teams land.
I want to hear ESA on the drop here. Is that cool?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, ESA is about to be in a heated battle. Let's hear their comms right before they go in.
I'm beating this guy. Are you landing our side? What do you want to do?
Landing our side. I'm beating this guy.
What do you want to do?
I'm landing here.
Oh, goodness.
Here's one. Here's 1 HP.
Where is he? Knox here. One more than
Nice, play slow.
Shoot up. Play inside.
Play slow.
Hey,
Macy. Knock on. No.
Oh!
Why did you hold the door?
The door just swung open.
You got pinged.
Oh my, with C9 winning that exchange here, I know that's got to feel good for C9 as they're gonna res. We're gonna go ahead and leave those comms as ESA think about what they could have done differently there, but you know what, they have to feel pretty good about their performance so far in this tournament as they have won a lot of those 50-50s. They absolutely have won a lot of those 50-50s. Let's take a look at Furia as they craft up, and Andrew lets us know if anything else happens.
Man, that would have been a nice cinematic slow motion headshot there with the longbow at the end. Too bad there were no other shots after that, but man, that's a rough start. I think ESA pretty much landed on a longbow and then had 2 fists for a minute, so those fights on drop are sketchy.
This is game 5. We'll get the graphic updated. Okay, SSG really fast with their looting initially and gonna already rotate to try to find a spot. So if you are SSG and you see where the zone is pulling, where do you want to go? And I cannot believe how quickly they are already rotating.
Yeah, and let me just show you something interesting too. All the teams that are relatively close to this zone are, you can see, look at how fast all these teams are moving. They want to get this like really powerful area here, but oddly enough, the teams way out here not interested in even moving because they know there's no way they can get a position here. So all these teams are just dying to get this position right here. If you're close enough to do it, otherwise, if you're far out, you just craft and you just vibe. AP in a fight here. They're gonna try to. They're getting God spot. They're trying. This is one of the hardest parts about these lobbies. When you are close to God spot, you want to grab it. And they're in the trailer. They have a Watson, which is going to be huge for holding this. Complexity looks like they're fighting potentially in the kill feed. Yeah, the guard. And all these teams are in a mad dash to try to get some type of good positioning. There are only a couple safe spots. This is a wide open zone. And this is going to be the duo of the guard here.
The guard and Complexity right on top of each other. Complexity, all 3 players up, all 3 players with the blue shield, and you can see Lux is trying to grab height right now. Connecting a wingman shot, enough to get the shield cracked right there. They want to be aggressive. They want to walk up, and they want to take the guard out. Guard, one of the teams that is definitely in a spot to win some money tonight. They're going to absolutely be playing this safe to play for their life. Try to use that Valk jetpack as much as possible. Keon is down. That is about as far as you can possibly throw that shield right there. He threw that thing like a frisbee across the way. He absolutely
I kind of want to though. I'm gonna pull us out to the map real quick.
Okay.
And I think there might be some third parties around. SSG looking for a third party. Sentinel's also looking for a third party. So Complexity is not safe, and they sense the danger. They're gonna go ahead and Valk out of here. That's really smart.
And they are getting shot from SSG. SSG almost getting the knock.
Yeah.
Did they?
They did get the knock. Lux is down.
Oh my.
Gonna go ahead and pick up Lux. Anybody close enough in the area? No. Complexity did actually make it far enough away, so they should be able to reset. It does look like NRG is at the God spot position, and they are gonna share the building here with
free agents.
Yeah, I think NRG is probably gonna be forced to just share this building. Like I said, everybody wants this position in zone. Let's take a full look out.
Oh, I've got something here. Team Liquid, what is happening? What is the wall doing right there? I have never seen that.
Got a fight.
Team Liquid versus Sentinels.
Oh, you got one?
Well, yeah, but it's fine. You can take it.
Go ahead. This one's done.
All right, great shots here. Bubble is down, gonna try to back up. Thankfully, that Watson pylon is working overtime right there, but he is gonna go down, getting shot from Lose PK from pretty far away. Running with that shield. Nox gonna try to get his body right in front of it so they can get away as they get the thirst on their teammate. FaZe, I also see in the kill feed, did get eliminated there.
Optic taking that win.
Okay, all right, looking good. Again, free agents and NRG on top of each other, but they're gonna just chill there for a bit. If you let us know if anything else is happening, but I'm gonna watch Team Liquid.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's watch Sentinels as they are gonna see if they want to capitalize. All right, Sentinels now have this tunnel area. This is their area, and they're not playing the Revenant. They're playing Gibby Bloodhound. Gibby Bloodhound.
Optic Gaming. I've got an Optic Gaming situation over here. Optic Gaming just want to fight in zone, and LG is looking for a fight. Does look like Duplex going down, and it's going to be the 2v3, not going in right now. With the G7, gonna have to back up. Skittlecakes is going to try to cover as LG pushes down. Nock probably going to be dead any second here, and I think Skittlecakes might be able to get to res. No, gonna have to get the big heal. Does Nock? Yeah, Nock did find cover on a balcony, so
TSM,
be a huge reset potentially.
TSM are going to be chased by G2.
Okay, if they start fighting, you can pull it.
It's not developing yet.
Ooh, LG pushing into the building.
Walking up.
Check it out. Skittlecakes does get knocked. Look at that. LG down, trying to push in the zone, being a little bit greedy, trying to take out Optic Gaming, but they do get the recovery. Great fight from Optic Gaming.
All right, TSM is running. I'm going to take over my screen here and show you. TSM is running through the tunnel here. They're going to walk out, but G2's mimicking them right now. They're mirroring where they're going through landslide. Looks like they might want to double back, but G2 is pushing them, forcing them to go this way. G2 is going to meet them around this side here. Let's see if TSM... G2, the only team really that's not rocking the Valk. That means that... What are they doing? What are they doing this far out of zone? They really need to get moving.
They're running right into TSM right now.
I see Madness with an Arcstar knock on Nick Mercs if you want to take us to that part too. But G2's popping the ult, and they're going to fight TSM here. Stein getting the scan. All 3 legends on that scan. as G2 is going to pursue TSM. Not connecting any of these wingman shots. Oh, okay, there you go, right in the face. Another scan. Resulta going in, gonna do the big Ash ult.
I've got a 1v1.
Grabbing height. It's up to you. I mean, this is a full fight. Actually, I mean, it might take a minute. Take a 1v1 if you have it.
Okay. This is Madness versus Jint. Madness versus Jint right now. Madness on the door trying to heal. Jint is able to potentially get the res. Nick Merckx able to get up with 1 HP. Madness is going to try to climb up. And this is going to be Madness versus Jint and Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx down. Madness taking it back to a 1v1 here. Juka, if you want to get on Madness's perspective.
I have G2 and TSM in a fight.
Okay.
I'm just watching this one. I'll screen cap.
Okay. A 1v1. Jint trying to get the res once again. Being canceled. And they're both going to try to res. This might... Oh, climbing up. What is happening? What kind of movement is this? All right, going for the battery pull once again. Doors are down. Deeds is timed out. This is going to be a crippling for both teams here. All right, here we go for the res, part 5. Madness does get the sear down. And down goes Madness. Back over to you.
All right, guys, G2 versus TSM. This fight has been taking forever, and TSM end up losing that fight. I'm going to screen cap and show you guys that fight. Please remind me to show it to you because it was spicy, and it could have gone either way. And the entire time, Furia was taking shots at them, and super refreshing. Look at this comp, Andrew. Excuse me, I misspoke earlier when I said there was only one team without a Valk. Sorry, we have 2 teams without a Valk. We have Catalyst and Maggie and Seer. What a squad indeed.
What?
And they're, Andrew, they're in 7th place overall in the tournament, right?
Yeah.
All right, free agents still chilling in this building. I bet if I look down below, I will probably still find NRG. Yep, hello, hello, hello. NRG right below them. They're just coexisting. We do still have the duo of Team Liquid. They were not able to grab their Thirds banner. And the reason why is because Sentinels are still in the tunnel. Sentinels still here in the tunnel. This is where they killed one of their teammates earlier, and they're just chilling right there.
Holy, man.
Who we still have C9 alive and well. All 3 players of C9 up. Looking for a big game out of C9. They've had some bad luck so far this tournament. They're on height over in Epicenter.
15 squads up right now. Let me show you the map, guys. An overview of what's actually happening here. We're about to see the next zone pull. It does look like G2 has gone to the building. Guard is a duo inside, I think. And yeah, G2 looking for a fight here. I wouldn't be surprised if the Guard tries to run, and they are. Guard is hightailing it out, but they might run into opposition in the market. G2 just going to probably see what this zone pull is going to do, guys. Let's take a look at the map really quick. The zone is, in fact, pulling where all of these teams thought it was going to. Man, they are just really good at reading the zone. We have a couple teams that are going to be stuck out here. G2 in a chase right here. I'm going to go to G2 comms as they run across the entire map, hunting multiple teams.
Shots out of Chaotic are just so satisfying.
Ooh, I'm not controlling that. You're gonna be fucked up. Give me that ult still.
Right here. Yeah, right here. I'm at 42 on mine.
Market. Kids in market.
Yep. They're scouting
We
the
need,
house crossing.
we need to go out soon.
Popping one of my phoenixes. Yeah,
Atlanta Premier in a really,
right
really good spot overall. They are the only team into where the not only the next zone, but the next zone is pulling.
Back down the south.
It'll be a big game for AP.
All right, G2's going to get out of there. I'm going to go back to you, Chico.
Okay, again, you guys, we can see where the zone is pulling to. Atlanta Premier in a great spot. In fact, the only team, risky though, because everyone is going to be looking for them, but they have a Watson on the squad. Oh,
Optic Gaming just flew in. Optic Gaming just flew in directly on top of Tripods.
Okay, I see.
I'm looking at Optic Gaming right now. Tripods as a duo right now. Duplex did get his shield blown off here, is able to get that back on. And yeah, they're still in the building here. So we're going to have Nick Merckx and Jint versus the 3 stack of Optic Gaming. This is going to be a really, really hard fight. for tripods to pull off.
I think G2 getting really close to Black Hand also. They might end up fighting here in just a moment. I'm watching them right now. But
All right,
G2's
so we have-
been really strong this game.
Let me show you guys the map now. We have tripods, a duo in the building right next to Optic Gaming. Both teams are safe. They know there's some teams very close by, so I don't think they're actually going to want to take this. But G2 might push this fight against Black Hand. The Seer ult is down. Let's get into these G2 comms. I wanted to hear him earlier.
Okay. Wow. I
Yeah.
counted 4 grenades.
I'll pop this out, and then I'm gonna go up.
Here's one shot. Here's one shot.
Yeah.
I'm peeking back.
No way, bro.
I got the Seer.
Yeah.
I got the nades for dead.
Wow. G2 eliminated, but look how close. There's going to be no winners here in this fight. And that is indeed a rampage that you are hearing
Back over to
there.
you.
CLG cleaned that up. Okay. Furia kind of by themselves right now. Going to walk in. Optic still really close to the duo on tripods. They're going to Valk ult. Let's see where Optic Gaming end up going.
Yeah, there were just too many teams around to have a legitimate fight there. Like I said earlier, Optic Gaming chose not to fight. I'm going to go to Optic Gaming right now. They're Valk ulting in. But I don't know if there was any way to have a fight in Fragment.
I'm on Furia right now. Okay, okay. So Furia is fighting.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
Okay, okay. He's very, very low, and he's going to end up going down there. Furia just going through it, getting taken out by a combination of NRG, who's been hanging out underneath this building, and even a couple of shots from Atlanta Premier from across the way.
Unlucky. Let me take you back over to Optic Gaming. They did fly in. The fights are getting crazy now. All these teams are basically so desperate for an end zone position. Optic Gaming did force a team out under the bridge. The trolls have been forced out. And they're going to use the Watson Jin. I think it was... Yeah, we got Sentinels right above them. Complexity on the side. So Optic Gaming going to be... They're getting shot in the back. Sentinels, this is not looking good. Not looking good. They're going to have to probably try to force a fight against Sentinels. Throwing down the distraction tactical. I like the distraction tactical. Oh, but accidentally, I think that was an accidental take. I'm not really sure. I don't think there's any accidents in these lobbies, actually. I don't think there's any way for him to get out.
No, is calculated. Absolutely calculated. NRG is also in a little bit of a pickle.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and take it over here as we see NRG's point of view. All 3 players alive, but they are fighting a team inside the building right above them. And Sweet's trying to figure out the next move. They need to be careful of that window, and they need to be careful of this garage area. But they were providing a lot of damage. The team's still inside the building.
No, I got a 2v2 over here. I got a 2v2.
All right, take it over. Take it over.
Tripods trying to 2v2 against CLG. Nick Merckx holding the stairs down right now. Throwing down the Watson fences. There's 6 seconds left on zone. They have to move. This has got to be speedy. Jin getting angles on the low ground. Nick Merckx going to slide down the stairs. And they are also getting shot in the back. This is looking like it's going to be a very bad situation either way. Nick Merckx getting a back angle. And here they both swing in. 145. And down goes CLG. Just like that. They're going to get the armor swap, try to run up the hill. And I know Tripod's happy to get those 2 kills there. I'm going to show you guys the map as we pull out.
A lot of teams are rotating in right now.
Oh, yeah.
NRG in a good spot, though, Andrew.
Yeah.
Team in first place, looking like they might end up dominating this game right here. 10
Great fight out of
squads
them.
up. Half of the players are still alive. I think NRG could maybe pick off a couple of kills here. As you see Guild putting out so much damage there and able to grief 2 teams right in front of him fighting.
Yeah.
They trying to get a couple of these shots. If they can get the last shot on these teams, it just secures so many more points. 9 squads left as SSG do end up going down.
Yeah, NRG in a really good position on that corner.
They
C9
are.
still up as well.
They do have the furthest to rotate for the next zone, though.
Yeah, these final zones out in the open are going to be pretty rough.
Okay.
I can show you guys. Let me break down exactly what's about to happen. We do have the zone pulling out into this open area. There is no cover out here. It does look like C9 is already in a really good position to hold and potentially get the win here. Duplex is going to go down here probably.
Crust.
And
the coveted Crust point of view, getting that shield swap. Crust, the only person left
Crust, the
alive
last one
on
up.
Sentinels.
Sentinels
Trying to get
extending
low.
a bit. And I will take you back. And I think NRG is going to be a really good one to watch here. They're going to have a far rotate as well as complexity. I want to take us into potentially NRG comms as they rotated. I'm not sure how they're going to make this happen. Let me.
All right, so we still have all of C9 up. We have the duo of tripods up, the trio of NRG up, and they are so far the leaders in the lobby.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know who's rooting for a C9 comeback. We also have the entire team of Atlanta Premier up. Andrew, I think there's going to be so many fights happening so quickly. We also have the trio of complexity up.
I'll take us quickly into NRG. I think they're going to Valkyrie. I just want to hear where they're going to land. I can pull us out if we need.
Okay.
So we're up in the air. We're going to land on, like, over here.
You guys want to know what the winning team so far sounds like?
Land here and turn.
It's only one guy on the sky.
It's Icicle. Kill Icicle.
It's one guy. No, just play on the rock. Just play on the rock. And look in front of us. Look in front of us.
Okay.
They're in the open here. In the open.
3400. Batting.
Get the swap. Get the swap. Get the swap.
I'm just using the swap is still there. I'm batting. There's a whole team top left Tigron.
I'm horizon ulting them.
Good ult.
I'm
stealthing you. Stay on our side, please.
I need to heal. I need to heal.
I'm batting.
100 on Watson. Spinner's in. Yes. Another guy there.
Another guy. Dead.
We're in zone. No, we're not.
You can play on me. You can
play on the left side. I'm popping in.
Look for kills. Look for kills. There's gonna be a full 3-man on height. It's gonna be
I'm out of light ammo. I'm out of light ammo.
Act like we're not a full team.
I have no light ammo. I have no light ammo.
I'm not either.
I dropped you as much as I could. The team on height might jump
I
down.
dropped an ult 6L.
I'm crouching here. The team on height. They're down. Peek them now. Southwest open field. All in the open. Okay, shot.
One crack. I have no light ammo.
Swing left on the rock. There's a ridges on me. All stunned. I have 6 nades. I'm nade
I'm pushing them.
So many nades.
Killed one.
Break the ult.
I'm batting.
On the other. Cracked. He's one. The other team's still alive.
Nice.
I'm swinging.
C9 eliminated.
Get on this one.
I have your swing.
On me.
100.
Killed one.
They're down.
I'm pushing.
They're still alive. I'm nading them. They're still 2 alive.
Newcastle one.
Dead. I have no more ammo.
I'm reloading.
Wait.
Nice.
Boys, what the fuck? Oh my god, we came alive. I'm alive in the nighttime. Holy shit, boys.
NRG.
I have no ammo.
I have nothing.
They came alive. You heard it here first. They came alive.
Knuckles at the end.
I was
had
like
0.
punching.
No, I literally had nothing. Holy shit.
I see. I'm sorry. I started the riot of the Broken Moon. Unfortunately, Broken Moon was not allowed. To do Broken Moon, so we're back on World's Edge.
You go C9 for now. No, I think this looks like Optic might land on phase here. Yeah.
Really?
Maybe.
Really?
No, they're going to opposite sides. They're back onto you. You show us the C9 fight for a moment.
Okay. I'm on C9's point of view here.
I'll let you know when the Optic gaming goes down.
Okay, C9, ESA right on top of each other. Andrew's keeping a close eye on the other ones so we won't miss any of the action. And he'll pull it over. Because we've seen these two teams fight 6 times now. This is the 6th and final 50-50 between C9 and ESA. Between last night and tonight's games. Who is going to win this fight?
FaZe is not fighting, no.
And about even damage. 108 out of Naughty. Rocker's inside. Needs to be careful. Not connecting enough of those. He got swung by everyone. Zach Mazer also. And I might have just crashed. So I'm going to go back to you.
On Lucko. All right, I'm going to go try to show you. Naughty is the last one up here. 1v1. And getting the knock here. Can Naughty clutch it up? It's going to be one more person, I think, on ESA. Naughty trying to take it home for C9 here.
Yeah,
not 100% sure with these. You've got the bug now?
I have the bug, so...
Woo! All right. Let me
get ready to listen to Andrew. You guys get Andrew.
Catch my breath. Well, hopefully I don't get it. Gonna get the res? No, they're still here. They're gonna fly up. Here we go. Valk versus Valk. Oh, baby. Well played, sir. Optic and FaZe are not fighting, guys. I'm going to keep a close eye on them for you. But yeah, that was a nice dub there for C9. They're going to get the full reset. And 19 squads. We're going to check the zone out now. It does look like another central zone that we're going to be encountering potentially. According to the teams, I can't really tell yet. But like I said, this zone is central enough to where we're going to have a lot of teams interested in getting some buildings here. And we're going to be watching a lot of them rotating in. Does look like TSM is opting to go towards zone this game. Last game you saw they try to catch some edge fights. So
you know what I can do?
What's
I
up?
can hit my numbers and spectate the teams individually. I unfortunately have no kill feed at the top, but what I can do is show you some of the teams like this by toggling through. So Andrew, you can keep an eye on the map and let us know if anything is going to happen. So that way I can participate and help a little bit. But I again cannot. My kill feed's broken. But we do see Team FaZe here. We also have free agents. As I can scroll through and see Complexity. Complexity, I hear they're looking at a team in Fragment. I can't pull up the map, so I don't know who they're fighting. But I do have Complexity taking shots at a team in a building directly next to them in Fragment.
There's a Caustic in there. I'm really highly doubting it's CLG
true.
with a Caustic in that building. I don't think they're really going to one time.
Yeah. Level 2. Again, we do have C9 still up here in Climatizer. And again, guys, I'm going to do the best I can with the limited buttons that I have to spectate.
I appreciate that.
But I don't want Andrew to blow his vocal cords out. So Andrew's just keeping a close eye on the map to let us know. Again, looking back over at free agents. Free agents, not too far. They could potentially poke at the C9 fight if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Excuse me, not C9, a Complexity fight.
I can give you guys, there's not much action happening right now, but I can give you an overlook of the map and see what's going on here. We can see the zone is pulling all the way towards East Fragment. It could also pull over here to the No Name, so that's why you see so many teams pulling up here. I don't think any of these teams are actually going to fight. It'd be very hard to pull off a fight without getting third party when there's that many teams around. We are going to keep a close eye on the teams on the perimeter that are trying to rotate in. I don't see any teams that are too close to each other.
Okay. So again, I'm going to take it back over on my screen here. I can check in again on a few teams blindly with no access to the map, but we have Furia. Great loot out of Furia. Again, with one of the 2 teams without a Valk. So they have to do sketchy rotates like this. You can do exclamation point now if you want to see the current standings in chat. This is the last and final game. Game 6 of 6. This is the last game in the tournament. Guys, it has been an absolute honor to be your casters for this tournament series. We will keep you guys posted with what's happening with the second split. Should be starting later this month. But again, we plan to bring you lots and lots of exciting action with Hyperlux tournaments for Apex. Furia is still rotating in. Let's take a look at FaZe. I'm going to memorize these numbers. I'm on a roll here. I'm going to remember.
You do it.
7 is FaZe, 8 is Furia. I got this. A whole new way to broadcast. And Premiere over here.
This zone's going to allow so many teams to have safe positions and not fight.
I'm excited.
I do see a potential fight over here on the edge. Aberlelli dropped down to try to loot. They were super split. And yeah, going down and thirsty to G2. You can see FaZe is on the very outer edge here. Just trying to loot. They were super split. They were just vibing. And it does look like Aberlelli did get picked off. Aberlelli is the Seer, so you would expect maybe the Seer to avoid that. And I think FaZe is probably going to wrap around and try to snag up the banner. But G2, it looks like, is pursuing this. So, and on the Dog right now. Dog is hunting. Dog is chasing. Dog is hungry. We have the battle happening right now. 45-90. The shots coming in. Can we get another connection? And the FaZe boys barely making it out. And they are not going to be able to get that banner. Let's take a look at the map here as we are zooming in a little bit further. I don't have the next zone, but it does look like, man, could we get any more teams? There's a couple buildings here, actually. I think we could. Optic Gaming on the edge, looking for some kills. Furia up top. They just got the beacon scan. Let's see where we're going. What? Furia did not get the beacon scan. Interesting.
Imagine being able to see a beacon scan in the map.
And we can go.
I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and give you a break. You look at the map, and I'll go through the teams that I am able to see. It looks like I don't know if they were able to grab his banner. I don't think so. No. Again, Max banner timed out, sniped down, and Slurp gonna have to carry on as a duo.
But the wait, Furia does want to fight. Sentinels is willing. And we are into a Furia versus Sentinels fight at the moment. Pander's going to try to get... And that is the Gibby ult coming down from the Sentinels. Wow, who runs Gibby anymore? I love to see it. Furia might back up here. The Seer is... No, that's not the Seer. That is the wall.
The giant wall of Catalyst. All right, I'm going to take it over here, and you can see if anything else happens, because I can actually see Furia's screen. His Watson going in, Seer ult down, and you know what, guys? That Seer ult, we all kind of got tricked. That Seer ult doesn't really do anything with the wall. You can see everything, both sides of the wall with that Seer ult. They're not really pushing up yet. It's a battle of just entry damage before one team has the confidence to want to push up. You can see his Watson on Catalyst. Pander's on Maggie. Again, how many grenades do these teams have? All of them is the answer. And that might be enough damage for Furia to have confidence to want to push in here. Nope, nope. Playing tight, playing close together indeed. Looking for angles. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of the goo. Goo is replenished and available. Catalyst has 3 different goo pads that she can throw down. There we go. There's the goo. It's going to push the Valk out from cover. And they are just right behind that. Great shots out of his Watson. He also lost his shield right there. Pander's going to walk up as the team in front of them got split. 2 went down to the left. 1 went up to high ground. And they're getting shot from a team over an epicenter. Bubbles down, and they're going to opt to try to get the player on high ground instead and let the epicenter team take care of the duo down there.
Yeah, that team on the high ground is C9. C9 just farming free kills from the tower.
Looked weird. I'm still not used to seeing Catalyst in comp, but it is really refreshing to see. Again, you have a different prompt, and we are going to get the tactical damage in the hipfire shots that are super satisfying. Player down. Again, I'm sorry my kill feed is not working, but people are dying. It is just, it is a bug. People are dying, as you see.
It was those people on Sentinel.
They died. I don't know who they are, but here you go. Maybe I'll put you on Andrew's screen so you can see.
I'm going to show you the map real quick, guys. As we're closing in, we have Team Liquid on the outside. Furia did take that epicenter. C9 was getting some shots in, but I'm surprised C9 didn't get more aggressive there, considering they need a ton of points to make any headway as far as positioning goes. We have all the teams still sitting in fragment, really not able to fight, and it does look like Furia getting shot from C9 now over near the epicenter. Let's take a look and see what they're going to do. They do not have a Valkyrie.
Andrew, I do have
closing.
A question. How is TSM doing, and how is NRG doing?
Okay, let me show you guys. NRG just holding the high ground over here. They're not looking like they're going to make any quick movements. TSM does have the trailer, and they're playing off the trailer over near the no-name and trying to just kind of waiting to be opportunistic fighters. They don't want to be the first to fight because they're going to get third-partied 100%. So NRG does get the zone pull over towards NRG on the hill here, so they might actually be content to hang out and see what the next zone is. All these teams are safe as well, so not going to be much fighting here. Maybe Furia and C9.
18 squads are still up in this last game here. I'm watching again here. Andrew, take it over if you have anything pressing, but I'm watching G2 because they're in the middle of an area where they have lots of options of where they can go. They hear a team Valk ulting right in front of them. There's a team on the construction building right to the 12 o'clock of Chaotic. They are looking. They can hold this choke point and decide which way they want to push. G2, a very, very aggressive comp team. Usually shows us a lot of action.
Who just got out? The last team to die was Sentinels. You saw that fight. It was against Furia.
Perhaps we shift our orbit this way.
All right, G2 looking. Again, we want to keep a close eye. You can do exclamation point now in chat if you want to see the current score. It's NRG on top by quite a bit, but it is all about the top 5. Top 5 is what matters tonight for the $20,000.
Optic Gaming might be pushing a fight in no name. I'm not sure actually how they're going to do this. Optic Gaming won. This is gonna be a very hard. Like I said, there's so many teams around. I don't know how anybody's gonna be able to fight here, and I think they're gonna have to back up because they're getting shot from about 12 other teams that are in the area. So let's take a look as AP does fly in, and they do take a building. They land directly on a building. They have the crypto drone inside, getting the ult in as well. So Atlanta Premier taking out CLG potentially. Pretty aggressive move there. In order to get a building, you do just have to force your way in. And look at the zone. They have the crypto's ability, so they can see that this diner is actually in for next zone. So this is a huge position if they can take this fight. Take a look around the map. TSM is flying as well. Oh, here we go. We're gonna finish up CLG potentially. Maybe. Yeah, that is Dimmy down. One person left on CLG.
All right, Atlanta Premier going through it.
A lot of teams around though. Getting shot from so many angles, just holding the stairs. This is the last player on the stairs for CLG.
They got the crack. They don't have much health, but they're walking in.
Atlanta Premier is going to be hard pressed to hold this building. I bet you there's a couple of other teams that want to take the diner.
Andrew, I can take if you want to tell me if it's something else is happening or.
This is nope, just the diner. Are we on me or you?
You.
Okay. Yep.
I'm
and that is Drop SSG. Where did SSG come from? There's so many random teams that are trying to take this diner right now. Drop absolutely getting beamed. Planet Premier still holding down the second floor of the diner. I see a lot of other fights happening, but let's just go ahead and finish up this fight.
I'm sorry, I don't have any kill feed, but I do see C9. C9's one of the few teams that's in a wonderful spot with
You're
where
good.
the
There's going
zone's
to be a lot
pulling.
of fights right now.
17 squads were up, you guys. 17 squads with a minute and a half for zone 4.
As this fight finishes up, let's just take a look around the map. You see some teams. NRG still full up here. TSM still full right in the middle here. They have a nice position on the underneath the bridge. Back to AP. They are still trying to hold the building, and down goes Atlanta Premier. SSG was able to finally take them out. Furia eliminated on the edge as well during that, as well as MPL, Team Liquid pushing a fight. It's going to be complete chaos. It's 15 teams are all basically having to fight at the exact same time because they all refuse to die. Holy. All right, there might be some rest over here. Team looks like they might be leaving the building. And do we have anything else on the edge here? It does look like the duo of FaZe might be pushing the duo of Blackhand. This could be an interesting encounter. Both teams kind of want the no-name building, even though it's not in zone. So, yeah. And now they're going to push in with the Horizontal.
Okay, this would
FaZe
be
gonna
a
go back
fair
onto the
2v2. Furia
ahead,
did die. They died on edge. Okay, so I'm watching from Blackhand's point of view here. You can see, not exactly sure. I guess they just really don't have much loot. Again, they're just hiding right here behind. Again, my everything I'm seeing is so a little bit buggy. Looks like one player is knocked on the team, and they did not end up pushing right there. Yeah, is he stuck? They just don't want to make the sound of the res, I guess, or he could be stuck. I'm not sure if that's my lobby bugging or if he really is stuck. It sounds like I'm seeing in chat that he is stuck, possibly. Okay, we're going to go back over here to G2 as they're on top of train. Andrew, you let us know if anything else is happening again. Unfortunately, I cannot spectate NRG or TSM, two of the teams that I really, really want to spectate.
All right, let me show you. NRG is flying in right now. I'm not sure there's going to be a great spot for them to go. They might try to land near... this is a decent little crevice here near the res. So I think NRG maybe can get a little reset here. Let's take a look at the map as the zone is closing. We have a lot of teams up here. It does look like Tripods are looking for a fight, but I don't think they're going to be able to find one either. Let's take a quick look over here. Complexity sharing the building right now. It does look like LG and G2 are going at it right now. LG underneath the bridge. This is where TSM used to be, so I'm not sure what TSM went either at the moment. LG did take low ground.
I have blimp view. I am happy to report I do have blimp view, which is great. So this is another way where I can actually help and participate.
Yeah, TSM forced out of the bridge, and they did go down. I can see in the kill feed. And it does look like C9 might be pushing Optic Gaming in the... This is a solo from Optic Gaming. This is a complete shit show happening right now. It does look like the solo of Optic Gaming about to go down.
Tripod's fighting the guard also. I have a third person of that. That's at the no-name.
And this is going to be the final moments of Optic Gaming. Let's take a look over here. Does Team Liquid, MPL, and SSG all in these buildings? I don't think they're actively fighting, though. Tripods have been looking at the guard for so long over here, no name, but have made zero progress. They're actually just coexisting at the building.
I can't believe they're just coexisting there. Now, FaZe...
They look like they're getting pretty feisty. Tripods trying to take the stairwell, and that is big shots out of Nick Mercs.
Andrew, NRG's in a bad spot.
And Nick Mercs just walking up the stairs for free. Walks right past somebody that's guarding the staircase. I don't even know how that happened. Nick Mercs getting shot in the back, and I think Tripods are going to be dead here. Nick Mercs, get into the doorway!
They went down to, I think, the hands of FaZe is what it looked like to me. FaZe are going to walk up and try to finish off the guard. But look at the third person that I have. Again, this is about all I can do. And opportunistic out of NRG as FaZe went in the building to try to finish off the guard. They are now taking the high ground area. NRG was in a terrible spot, and that is a big brain move out of NRG to go to the high ground. Now, they're going to have to fight LG. So, Andrew, if you want to take us over to first person, you absolutely can.
Yeah, and I'm going to go into NRG comms right now for you as they are trying to make something out of nothing.
They're swinging on Luminosity Gaming right now.
It's 2v1. It's 2v1. Nice. It's one guy behind the
Kill that.
Nice.
I got him.
Nice. I think that was a team literally in third, too.
Okay, well, it looks like both teams did end up dying right there. I'm seeing, again, I'm so sorry, you guys. It looks like we both have the bug, the crash bug. We're going to do everything we possibly can to show you a different perspective from this tournament. There is a spectator bug that is just absolutely deadly. So, you know what? If Apex Legends was in third person, here you guys go. No rhyme or reason as to why or when it happens, but thankfully the players are having a smooth experience. It is just a spectator crash. As you can see, complexities in this building here with the Watson fences and the Newcastle. We have MPL hanging out inside here, the first floor. Team Liquid is right above them. You probably can't hit the map,
C9?
though, right?
No, I can't. I have Complexity, Free Agent Turtles, and C9. I have three of the last teams up, so we might be in action still. The zone is closing at some point. I can't even see the timer.
I don't have the timer either or the kill feed.
We are absolutely in shambles right now.
We are in shambles, but it's okay, guys. We're going to all experience this together, and this is going to be exciting because we don't know who's going to win the tournament or top 5. It's just going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy finish.
We're in a race car with 4 flat tires, and we're smoking on the last lap, guys. If we could just try to keep it together, I think we could do this. All right, here we go. I've got Free Agent Turtles shooting through the window, and it looks like C9 is trying to take the roof. C9 getting the roof. They're going to be in a predicament here. Complexity. I'm going to go into Complexity comms right now as we watch them move into the final zone. Complexity, take it away.
On the right side.
Missed. They're going to swing us. Remember this. Yep. They're going to stack Lux's side. Whoever's the solo.
I'll take damage.
You might want you could readjust your ult too, or save it for the walkout.
We need it for the walkout.
They're coming out. They're coming out. Yep, they're in.
I have nades on them. I'm popping it.
Putting another
beam.
100 on one shield.
I'm dead.
Oh, crack.
Dead.
Play slow.
45 on him.
Hit 100.
Hey, you guys can break my wall.
C9.
Yeah, they're fighting.
Last team, C9.
Yep.
I'm moving up for down shield.
Reloading.
You can play my down shield.
2v2. Let's go, Complexity.
Let's go. There's champions. I promise there's probably a champions thing on the thing right now.
Maybe champions.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. The celebrations, man.
If you're listening in, we're at the facility. Sorry, we're not near our mics.
They do sound really echoey, really crazy, but they sound great. Okay. Wow. What?
Yo, hold on. We got unmuted. Is this a
oh my
interview?
God,
is this an interview
hey.
moment? Yo, what's up? What's up, guys?
Oh my God, hey. Guys, get on your mics.
Hey, well played, guys. Well played.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Monsoon? How you doing, man?
Fucking Man, feeling better after that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great way to finish the series there. The ending was pretty wild. Can you talk me through any key moments there at the end?
Oh yeah, totally. So we noticed there was a crypto team on our south in that next building that we ended up taking the first floor of. We knew that he was going to use the crypto drone to go scan in no name, and then we saw them rotate to under bridge. So we were like, "Oh shit, it's rolling blue bin."
Yeah.
So we made a blind call to take the building that they came from, expecting nobody to be there, but there was a team there on the second floor, and they let us have first.
Good.
So we kind of just chilled. We were really like waiting on the team north of us to come through on the west side to peek our window in case we fought, but they ended up taking just to rotate out the stairs there. And we know that like there's no exits for the second floor team to come out. They have to come down the stairs and fight us there. So our win condition was wiping that team and looking for the rest. And thankfully the other two, or the second team, C9 was only 2 up. And I don't know who it was, but some idiot jumped in the storm and died. No, I'm just kidding. But we got that. We were able to come back through. Regardless, they had to rotate out of their corner first, and I had Watson fences and the head glitch, so it was pretty easy for us, man. We just got fucking good spot, zone pulled back. I was fucking cummed basically. It was insane.
I do have a quick question for you though, Monsoon. How do you get the inspiration for all of the name changes? I feel like every tournament you have a different name.
Oh yeah, dude. Monday, shout out to my boy Fun. And his stream community, they gave me Monday Soonerson, and I was just feeling, like a Monday today. But I just came up with random shit or stuff that I like for sure, no doubt.
Okay, well, are you still feeling like a Monday even after that dub?
Dude, I'm feeling like a Friday fucking night, baby.
I knew it. I knew it. Let's go. Well, GG, that was really fun. Awesome playing, you guys. We're gonna go back to the broadcast, but awesome playing, and thank you so much for putting out some awesome entertainment for us.
Thanks for fucking hosting it and and being you guys, dude. You guys do a lot for the community.
Bro, I'm super happy that you guys got the dub there at the end. I love all three of you guys, and congrats on that.
Oh, dude, we love you guys.
Thank you guys for putting this on.
Yeah, let's go. Peace, guys.
All right, guys, we're going to get some overall scores over to you. And without a doubt, you guys know who's on top. And we have one more quick interview that we are going to do because we want to talk to the winners. We want to talk to the overall winners and hear from them really quickly as well. But let's go ahead and look at the scores overall. And then let's go pop in and say hello to them. But on top, can we get some hype in the chat, please, for our winners tonight? Exclamation point now in chat if you want to have a sneak peek and see who it is. Actually, wait, no, the command's not updated yet. Never mind, you don't know, or do you?
We're about. I'm pulling up the winner screen right now.
Okay, here we go. And hold your breath. Your winners of the first split of the Hyperlux Oversight series. I see some emotes. I think you guys are just better at math because it seems like you already know.
Oh, yeah.
NRG with 124 points. TSM absolutely gave them a run for their money, but dropping all the way to 5th place with TSM. Complexity, as you just heard, that's a team we just heard from there. 2nd place overall with the tournament. Look at the score for the guard, though, tied with Complexity, but that 1st place finish was enough for them to take the overall 2nd. SSG in 4th place, and like I said, TSM in 5th. But Andrew, really quickly, before we end the broadcast, can we pop in and hear from NRG?
I'd love to.
Let's see.
Let me check.
NRG.
Oh, yeah, we're still out here. Let me see.
All right, we're going to pop in and say hello to NRG.
All right, we're up in here. Are you guys there?
What up? Here.
Yo.
What up?
Congratulations. That's got to feel pretty good.
Thank you.
Hey, I got to say, first and foremost, I appreciate you guys being in comms because y'all's comms are next level, man. Like really, really good call outs, and the energy during y'all's fights is amazing.
Thanks.
I will say one thing that I noticed.
We really wanted to be in them for at least the finals, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man.
Well, we absolutely appreciate it. We really liked also how you said please while leading. That was something that the chat really seemed to like. And then also pretend we're not a full team. These are some interesting things that are super important to hear that we would not otherwise hear. So congrats. Y'all played so well though. Last night, you must have felt pretty good. Now going into the tournament tonight, like what was the mindset?
Well, our thing with 2-day tournaments is we treat them as separate tournaments, win both days and, going into a tournament feeling like you have a lead is the worst thing you can feel. So we won yesterday, and we just thought today everybody starts at 0 points, and we're gonna win again.
Wow.
That's cool. I'm curious. Do you have the same game plan like each game? Are you trying to just get God spot, or do you sometimes like to purposefully stay on the edge? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Depends on the zone. We actually we had some issues today on Storm Point, like getting caught on the west side of the wall. Like that huge mountain. Like that was kind of stopping our game a little bit. But usually we're an edge team. We're running around dropping the most kills, but sometimes there's certain zones where we change up our play style completely and play a certain spot. Just being dynamic is usually what we do.
But you guys absolutely crushed it. Like, just consistency has been insane from you guys. You have like really good chemistry. You're one of the teams that has been together for a while now. So it's been a pleasure watching you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, guys. GG.
Thanks. Thank you so much as well for Hyperlux and all the weeks and everything.
Let's go. Yep.
Best warm up for ALGS ever.
Let's go. That's what we want to hear. We are happy to hear, and hopefully we'll be part of Split 2, and we will see you guys again.
Hey, good night, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yep, have a good night.
NRG winning tonight. Awesome playing from everyone. That was so hype. Guys, again, I apologize for a couple of the technical difficulties, but I just want to say thank you to my co-caster, Andrew. You're awesome. You're amazing. We really do appreciate you. I appreciate all of your help and all the clicking and behind the scenes stuff that you're doing. We are going to wrap up the broadcast here, but it was really nice hanging out with you guys for this series. Again, Split 2 will be here just right around the corner. Make sure you follow the socials. A lot of the announcements will be done on Twitter. So go follow Hyperlux on Twitter, minus Tempo, Chrono, and even us. We'll try to keep you guys up to date with everything. Thank you for all the kind words. If you guys have feedback or things that Andrew and I could do to improve our casting, please let us know. Again, there is a bug right now, so sorry. The follows keep popping up, and you keep seeing us do the high five right there with the dogs and the family. All the alerts are muted. It's a Streamlabs thing at this point, but
guys, there's so much, like there's a lot of things happening.
That's a Twitch bug right now. Is all I can say.
There was an Apex bug. We're just in the mix here. We're doing our best. Like I said, we got a couple flat tires coming into the final lap, but I think we did pretty well.
And NRG on top. NRG dominated this entire series. I feel like it is safe to say. Awesome performance out of all the players. But guys, we're going to go ahead. If you want to continue to talk about this tournament, we're going to go ahead and go live right now. So we're going to go ahead and do that and continue it. We'll also go through the stats too. We'll go through like the top stats and whatnot over on our tournament, on our stream. But thank you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for hanging out with us. And I'm not sure if they're able to do a raid. They might try to do a raid, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll look at some NRG highlights just for a moment while we say bye. But thank you guys so much. It means so much, the comments in the chat. Thank you. Hope to see you guys later. Good night.
Whoever said the sky's the limit never left the ground.